If you're
All right.
We're alive.
Yes.
Yeah!
We are live.
Drug
Episode 4 is back. This is how I get them in line just to get this started before the chaos ensues. But we have a packed panel as always. I am Tim Smith, your wonderful host for this chaos train wreck clusterfuck. And joining me, we have Kane McMillan, Hurricane, stock footage, Yellow Ranger, if you can remember that back that far. How are you, Kane?
I am cold, and I am working on some graphics right now. So.
It's called a fucking heater.
I have one, and it's doing its bestest job, but it's like 1 degree right now in Michigan.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Fucking baby, it's -16.
Jesus.
I got a face heater on my...
It's going to be -26 tomorrow.
You're in Canada. No one cares.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, we have Bob and Dad, Brooklyn, and Cody. Which one's the Bob? Which one's the dad?
I'm Mom.
You
I'm
decide
Mom.
yourself.
Brooklyn's mom. Brooklyn's mom.
Moms can cook better, so.
Well,
and of course, we have their son Robert here, who loves to play Lord of the Rings in his closet at times.
hi. I hate it when Mom and Dad drink, but besides that, I'm good.
Hey, son,
fucking
this is actually a dry January for we're flushing things out,
Oh,
and
okay.
then we're getting right back on in February.
And speaking of flush out, it's Caleb Coho. How are you, Caleb?
What a segue.
Caleb looks like he just finished a line of coke.
This is not Scarface.
Welcome to the after show.
You just see him pop up. His pupils are extremely dilated. And it's like I'm waiting for him to be like,
All right, guys, let's go.
He's like,
how do you think I cope with the stress of doing a trivia league?
I figured it was like Brooklyn.
We have a scene in Chicago just to film. We walk in and Robert and Caleb just emerge and they got like powder sugar all over.
Oh my god!
What are you guys doing? Prepping for
okay, Cody. Except we know it's powdered sugar.
Okay, so just out of curiosity, and this is gonna get dark really quickly, but has anybody ever actually like seen a person whenever they're high on cocaine?
Yes.
Nope. Yeah, I've watched people do cocaine in a bar.
Every time we do a hangout.
In a bar? What kind of a place is Canada? Some lawless society up there?
I have it down here, so it happens every.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious for about 2 minutes. Like they have the energy of a jackrabbit, and then it's just like 20 minutes later, they get either like really angry or they get really tired. It just kind of like a coin flip as to what happens.
Brooklyn's trying to tell us something because that's sort of his online trivia community. He's either really calm or really pissed off.
Paul Oyama has said he's seen the same thing, Brooklyn, so don't worry.
Yeah, absolutely. I had a guy. We were at the clubs or whatever, we were dancing, whatever, and I was sitting in a chair, and somebody was like, "Hey, could you just move your chair a touch to the right?" And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, sure, whatever." And I was behind a door. Like I was behind a door that had a window, because the way that it worked was there was like an inside and an outside kind of thing. But yeah, then it was like. Yes, Dad.
Did you time travel back to 1970s for Studio 64?
I might have. Yeah, I might have.
Did anybody else feel like we were listening to Nico's plugs at the end? That took so long to get through. We get it. He's doing cocaine.
Nothing's ever that bad.
That's true.
Well,
it depends. You know, my movie Chick Part 2 is out now for free, but it's not free. You find it on Spotify everywhere you consume digital music.
Wow.
Yeah,
he's not even here right now.
Plug both YouTube channels, Instagram and Twitter.
It's the awkward moment when he comes back. He just got done talking about
How was that second line of coke?
The real reason why I dropped out is so much dumber and so much funnier.
Well, we see giggles now. That could be a potential other drug, but we're not going to talk about that.
Okay, so I was bringing up the tab in case we wanted to play the game later, and I was in the Hangout tab, so I clicked my favorites bar. I pressed the thing, and the next thing that I see is browser shut down due to termination. And I went to type Tim and said, "You motherfucker." Because I thought he kicked me out. And then
Yeah,
I
I didn't
realized
kick
I'm
you
just
out,
an
you just
Oh,
idiot.
you thought
I
you got
know.
booted?
Then I realized I'm just stupid.
I thought you were
It's alright. I
just
already
having
did your
internet
plugs for you.
problems.
I already did your plugs for you. You're fine.
Actually,
Oh,
everybody
thank
did,
you.
and Paul did them too in the chat. Nice job, Paul.
Oh, awesome. Thanks, guys.
I actually, if you guys want, I do have a game. If you guys are interested.
Yes,
I
I
am
am interested in games. Brooklyn, tell
Okay.
me about your silly Canadian ways.
So okay. So
Tell me about
if
Canadian
if you've ever watched Achievement Hunter, then you will know exactly what I mean, or Rooster Teeth. But
Oh God, I know.
here's the thing. You get $1 million lump sum, like just like straight cash, no taxes, no nothing, no nothing or anything. You're literally just given $1 million.
Okay.
Here is the catch. You no longer have the ability to fart. You either just poop. You either poop, like you can't fart. So anytime you have to fart, you must poop. So anytime So do you accept $1 million?
It's what? Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
I was gonna say because biologically
Like a
you still
pig.
have to release gas or you die.
Exactly, but it's like every time you have that sensation to fart, that like you have to
This
go
is
poop.
a game?
It's like you get $1 million. It's like $1 million bust. You know.
It's like, would you rather? Would
So-
you rather be?
So,
Would you rather be able to fart as you are now, or be $1 million richer but have to poop
can
more
you
often?
imagine? Can you imagine going to Brooklyn's house? He's like, "We're having game night." You bring Monopoly and Sorry over, and he goes, "Guys, got a question. Here's our games. We're just gonna ask you if I give you $1 million, you can't fart anymore. You just get to poop. You game?" Everybody leaves your house and never talks to you again. Like,
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
My God.
No, but you get it. You don't fart. You poop. You get it. You get $1 million. Sure, I got $1 million. I can poop on a toilet.
Okay, I have another one that's a little bit more tricky.
Okay.
Malcolm, you are so right. Trust
Does this
Brooklyn
one
to come up
also have
with
something to
our
do with
game.
column
Yes.
events?
You get $1 million. Oh, not quite. You get $1 million lump sum payment. Once again, all cash, no deductions, whatever. But every time that you finish or that you arrive, your mother gets a text.
Finish or arrives.
Oh,
Like,
gets a text of what? Like just like, hey,
No.
you up?
No.
You want to use the you up text? Is that
No. Your mother gets notified that you arrived.
Oh, okay. No, $1 million is not worth it.
I just love that
I
Robert went
after the
to.
first
Robert
text,
goes
she
to
just
say, what kind of
blocks
text are you up?
Yeah.
I think
If it's just like hey, have a lovely night. Or like, good morning. Like, that's fine. But like,
Caleb,
an
you
actual.
said I love you 4 times today. So I don't love you anymore.
If it's like an actual notification, that's different.
By the way, in this community, I never want to hear the word arrive ever again. If I hear anybody in Chicago, I arrived, I'm telling you right now, you need to find a new place to stay.
Well, me, brother Tim, and Caleb are all gonna arrive at the same time. Like, we're.
Wow. I know you all have a close relationship, but we don't need that.
Puts a new meaning to the term study session.
And
I'm
now an
pretty sure
extra $100 will be shelled out to fly straight to O'Hare.
I'm pretty sure if your mom got that text after the first time, she just blocked you.
That's true. Hold up. You could just say like, oh, it's spam. Like,
But what if you do this though? What if you give her like 20 grand and be like, here's 20 grand.
Ignore
here's the condition. This is what's gonna happen. Yeah, like
I would just buy a new
Or-
cell phone.
yeah.
but
Okay. Is
then
it a text?
then she still gets the notification though.
Okay,
Yeah,
I have another
I
clarifying
work
question.
in cell phone
Does
industry,
she
that's how
get
it works.
Does she get a text from your number or from some random number in
She
the
gets
cloud?
a text from your number.
Okay, that's literally like, hey, mommy, I just. Yeah. Okay.
I just finished.
Okay.
I made sticky in the warm press.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
That is literally
No.
all right, new game. All right.
Muting him right away.
Brooklyn,
what?
seek help. Seek psychiatric treatment.
Well,
right
you know,
now.
Listen.
sometimes daddy doesn't put out, so you know we got mommy has
Oh
to.
my gosh! Stop.
All
Quit
right, so
cheating
we're all-
on father. Quit.
We're all sitting here on the after show chat, and fucking Kane's over here just silent like a stone, just taking it, just
Like
taking
I
it all in. And it's just like all
Listen,
these guys
Okay,
are
but
fired.
to be fair, this is Kane in his natural state and habitat.
Yeah, 90% of the time I'm working on graphics or editing, and that's what I'm
That's
doing
true.
now.
That's true.
So
What about those damn questions? No, I'm kidding.
those
Okay.
damn questions that we decided, oh yeah, we're just gonna do a match 2 days from today. That's great. Yep. Okay.
Oh, at least you
Works
didn't try
for
to
everyone.
pull shit like you did last night.
Hey, we could have pulled it off.
We could have.
And you got shut down.
Well, we were trying to do it for a good cause, okay?
Yeah, we're trying.
No,
to
you were trying to do it for an easy win. You shut up because Caleb already told me.
Yeah. Thanks,
Oh, are we
Caleb.
good? Are we getting into this on
Thanks,
public
No.
live stream?
No, we are not.
And Kane, you got me in trouble with Dad. He yelled at me last night because of you guys.
No,
Thank
I'm
you.
Grandpa. Your dad, Caleb, or
Listen, old grandpa,
Brooklyn's
break
mom.
your hip. Break your hip. Or
Is Brooklyn's game done? Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brooklyn's game is
Okay.
done, and
I
yeah.
do. I have another one, but it's
No.
not. It's not
No.
dirty at all. No. Seriously, not dirty.
Why
at all.
don't you lead with that one then?
Because you got to start out with a bang. Kimmy.
No, you ease into it. You don't go in dry. What are you playing at, Brooklyn?
What the?
Oh, dear God, Robert. Whoa.
Guys, we forget Robert's a professional stand-up comedian.
I
There's
mean,
no-
Robert's
no.
right. You don't want to go in dry because it's irritating, but still.
Whoa.
Okay.
Guys, I'm just gonna say that I'm
That
glad
is
this is
all
my
that-
first. I'm glad this is my first episode of the after show, guys.
Yeah. I just love that Zadius in the chat's like, well, damn, Brooklyn.
Welcome to Sex Talk with Brooklyn.
Oh my
I'm feeling
Canadian
it.
Sex 101.
I always
don't know
thought
what
Brooklyn would
they
get a
taught you
cooking
in
show
schools,
before
but we
this.
never called
Polyama. After show or after dark?
Can we change the title of this episode to the after show after dark?
I love it.
Like, that's the subtitle of this episode.
We're canceled.
It's YouTube. We're not canceled.
So I do have an actually like a tame game.
Sure you do.
I actually do, because nobody from my work is going to be watching this at all. So you guys are going to be testing. You're going to be testing beer questions for trivia on Friday. So it's like
Real
top.
quick.
It's like top 10 lists, and I'm looking for like number 7 and 5.
Okay.
So okay. So the top 10 most requested karaoke songs, and I'm looking for 2, 6, and 10.
Me.
Oh, specifically numbers 2, 6, and 10.
Yeah, numbers
Oh,
2, 6, and
that's
10.
all.
We're
What about
gonna go.
1, 3?
We're going to go around, right? Same thing as before?
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys know what you're talking about because I'm.
Do I
confused
start?
as fuck.
Yeah, start with, so go Cody, Caleb, Tim, Robert, Kane, and then
Okay.
switch through.
Summer Nights from Greece.
Then not on the list.
Mm-mm.
What?
But a
Every
great
drunk
scene in The
party
Flash.
every drunk party I ever went to, they sing that.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a hint. All three are songs by bands.
Okay.
My guess is still alive.
My guess is still alive too.
My guess is there.
Shut up, Robert.
All right, Caleb, you're next.
I'm sorry,
Don't
Dan.
Stop Believing by Journey.
Not on the list, surprisingly.
What the
Wow,
hell?
that was my guess too.
What the hell?
My guess is still alive.
My guess is still alive, even though I guessed.
I have an idea again.
Who's up?
Me.
Tim.
Let's see. I got a lot of redneck hipsters around here, so I'm gonna guess Freebird.
Freebird is not on the list.
God damn.
In PEI, maybe, but in America, that's what we listen to. We drink beer and listen to Journey and Freebird.
Oh yeah, you're Canadian. Fuck.
Okay.
For him, it's probably
Celine
Rush.
Dion.
My guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to dance with somebody.
not on the list.
Damn.
Disrespectful.
If Kane is incorrect, I'll give another hint.
No.
Is it Careless Whisper?
No, not on the list.
I think I know what it is.
My roommate loves that song though.
I have a guess again.
My guess,
It's on Cody.
I Will Always Love You.
Nope,
Are you stupid?
not even on the list.
Is Canada even a country?
Yeah.
This is probably by
Caleb,
probably
what's your
Tom
guess?
Sawyer by Rush.
I'm gonna guess Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, God.
not on the list.
I think I got it. Margaritaville.
Not on the list.
Can
God
you give
damn
us-
it.
Can you give us the band?
I think I have an idea.
No,
Can I
don't
say
give
a
me
guess
that.
even though I don't?
Okay,
Okay.
so the rest of your other hint is kind of vague. All three songs are from before 2000.
Well, shit,
Okay.
that
That's
just
not
took away mine.
Two are from the 90s, and one is from
I
either
got
the
my guess.
80s or
I
the
got
70s.
I got a damn guess.
The 80s or 70s are the music guy. You should know.
Hotel California.
Hotel California is from the 60s, and it's from the 70s. It's from the 70s, but it's not.
That was
Why
my
are you
guess.
the music guy? You're terrible.
Kane, you're.
Okay.
Can I get the years?
other
Can I hear the years again?
the years?
Yeah.
Two songs are from the 90s, and
Okay.
I believe 10 is from the 80s, like early to mid 80s.
Huh. Don't know.
And in
If,
the chat,
I don't know if this is the 80s, but I want to say Jump.
Jump is from the 80s, but it is incorrect. In the chat,
I've got a
the
guess.
only person to have gotten one on the list, Brian Michaels. He guessed Billie Jean. Billie Jean was number one.
I thought you said. Oh, but you were going 2, 4, and
But
all.
I'm looking for 2, 6, and 10. So if
Okay.
you give me a song that's on the list, I'll tell you what. So we're on Cody, I believe. Are we not?
Yeah, we're on Cody.
Push it. Push
No.
it real good.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Is it me again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Is it I Want It That Way, Backstreet Boys?
Ooh, that's not a bad.
Oh.
I
You're
don't-
miserable.
Okay, what about Other Side, Red Hot Chili Peppers?
No,
That's
but
definitely not.
they're all actual bands.
Okay.
Like bands, not artists.
Bands.
Okay. Is it me?
Yeah.
I want it that way.
I literally just
Actual
said that.
bands.
Oh,
Actual
sorry.
bands.
I didn't hear. Sorry.
Actual band.
Bill, how many hours every time you open your mouth, I just like mute everything. I just turn the volume down on my headphone. No,
That's fair.
I'm sorry.
Robert,
I
tell me
didn't
that
know.
skill. I have to know this.
No, it's really easy. My headphones have a volume button on the back of them. I just flip it down when he's talking.
Oh, shit. Okay. Good idea.
No, I'm kidding.
Maybe. Lord of the Rings score. Okay, move on.
No, I do not know.
That's what Robert's gonna sing karaoke to when we get to Chicago.
Honestly, I would. I know Hobbit drinking songs. I'm
What's
not
that
kidding.
song that like Billy Boyd sang?
The Last Goodbye.
Okay.
I can play it on
This
the
is why
piano
you
actually.
Yes,
One
that's
of one of like of 2,
Stop
6, and
giving
10.
hints.
No. Okay, fine. All right.
No, I want more hints.
No, because you haven't guessed. This isn't the new round. Guess, Robert.
Okay.
Yeah, I still have guess.
All Star.
No.
I mean, only in our generation, Robert. But no one
Yeah,
else.
that was the joke.
Who's up?
You.
You are.
Okay. I don't know if this was said, but Hotel California.
Yes,
Hotel
you did.
I
California
said
has
that, yeah.
said it's on the list.
Okay.
Okay. I Can't Fight This Feeling, REO Speedwagon.
No.
That is the worst choice. You have the worst list ever.
Okay, you guys want another hint?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
One of these has already been said in the chat.
Caleb,
Looking at
it's
the
on
chat.
you.
Am I allowed to look at the chat and cheat?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a plethora of guesses out there, so
Okay. I'm gonna go with Smells Like Teen Spirit.
but you're in the right neck of the woods. Not necessarily the right band, but the right neck of the woods.
So alternative.
Yes.
No, I know
Malcolm
what the other
says
one is. I'm looking at it.
Backstreet Boys is an actual band. Thank you very much.
Nope. They don't
Malcolm's
play
from New
instruments.
Zealand. He doesn't know. Why not? Teenage Dirtbag.
No. But great song. Actually, one of the last songs that I sang in karaoke.
All right, am I up?
Yeah.
Living on a Prayer.
No.
That's
What?
Who's singing karaoke? Their picks are trash.
I literally pulled this list off the internet. So Don't blame me. Blame the international.
No, I know. I'm blaming the people who are picking the karaoke.
Did you also
songs that made
pull
this
that
list.
game that you said earlier from the internet?
I mean, technically, yes.
What a callback!
You creepy bastard.
All right, so I believe it's my turn now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so shout out to Homecoming 2015 at Central Michigan. I'm going to say Semi-Charmed Life by 3. Yeah.
3 hours.
By Third Eye Blind.
Third Eye
No.
Blind.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
depressing because that gets played at my home. That got played at my homecoming a lot too.
Is it Creep? by
That was
Rihanna?
literally my freshman
Creep.
homecoming. at Central.
Creep is number 6, so you did get one.
Ha-ha! Thank you, Paulo Yama.
That was literally
So
what
yes,
I was
Paul.
gonna say.
Yeah. So yes, Paul Yama, you were technically the first one to get one correct.
I wanted
So
you
we're
in fantasy,
This is why
but-
he's on the Schmodown, everybody.
looking
Wait,
for. We're still looking for 2 and
Oh,
10.
leaving us? I didn't.
10 is like
What?
10 is a song that like your parents would sing at a wedding dance
Okay,
or like
okay. We need to
Okay.
find something. Some of our parents are a lot younger than your parents.
Yeah.
Okay. Something my parents would say.
Purple Rain.
What was number? Sorry, what was number?
Just
What was that?
That's statesist, sir.
That's fact. Freaking Minnesota.
You're right, but also
You were born-
statesist.
You were born to when doves cry. Get the heck out of the street. And they
I
changed
was
your
thinking
name.
of that. Oh,
They
damn it.
changed your name
That
4
was-
times and even
that-
put you as a
Symbol.
a symbol.
That's so accurate. It hurts.
I was thinking
Okay.
of the remake, Paul.
God.
The artist formerly known as Caleb.
Take on me. I don't know.
Already said.
Oh, that's such a that's the best walk-up music ever used in baseball because the entire stadium of drunk people just try to sing it with us.
Mhm.
It's fantastic.
All right.
Whose turn?
Who's next? Tim?
Yeah.
He already did Freebird and Margaritaville. We know what Tim gets down.
This is the one I sing after having to deal with most of these people here. I think I'll have myself a beer by Real Pink.
No.
Well, we know exactly what Tim listens to. I just wrote down beer and crossed it out on my whiteboard because I'm not remembering
Robert.
the whole title.
Come on, Eileen.
No, but a great song.
Yes, it really is.
Someone else is looking at the chat, I see.
Okay, so I'm going to say one that I know is 100% wrong because you gave us years. But when I was little, I would always hear this. My grandfather owned a pro shop in a bowling alley, and I would always hear this song sung super loud by the bar right next to us, and that was Red Solo Cup.
Yo.
Wow, how
not
very
bad.
hick of you.
That's not a bad.
I was
Shot
going for
dart.
the other one.
You make me want to ram my head into a wall for mentioning that. And I don't care that you filled it up. Can I get another hint?
After you
Start
guess.
It's the start of the round.
Yeah, technically Cody starts the rounds.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint for each one, but these are pretty big ones because I want to kind of get through this. So number 10, it takes 15. It's about 15 miles to get to this place. And then number 2, you will find the lyrics. This bottle of Stevens awakens ancient demons.
What?
What the heck? Did you just cuss at me? What was the? Say that all again.
So number 2, you would find the lyrics. This bottle of Stevens awakens ancient demons. And then number 10, you'll hear the lyrics. It takes 15 miles to get to the song title.
Are you making up rules as you go, Brooklyn?
I'm not. I'm giving you hints. These are
I
lyrics.
know
No,
one.
it was a question
I know
by
one.
Malcolm. I just wanted to point
I would
that.
like to point out that Cody is googling.
I don't give a shit.
We're trying to
I
end
know
this
You were looking at
because
the chat.
apparently Canadians just have terrible taste in music.
It's not Canadians. It's
Is
fucking
it a bare
everybody.
naked? Is it a bare naked lady song?
Wait,
That's
wait,
all.
no,
It's not Bare Naked
This
Ladies.
is the real question. Did you look this up on like Yahoo or on Google?
I Googled and I looked for like an actual list that wasn't like IMDb or Letterboxd or something bullshit like that.
So your house night fears it.
Nah, he just went to BuzzFeed.
Okay.
Is it Take It Easy?
No.
Like,
I
I
don't know.
mean, a song I've never even heard.
This bottle of Stevens awakens ancient demons like father, stepfather.
Oh,
The sun is drowning. There you go.
Thank you, Paul. That's as soon as he started singing that, I looked right at your name, and that's
I
what
want
Paul
to shoot
had.
myself.
Say It Ain't So by Weezer.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
so I'm pretty sure Brooklyn's never allowed to pick games again. Cool.
Wait, can I guess the other one?
Yes. What is
Yes.
the other one?
Is it Stuck in a Trap by the Forks?
No.
How about the goat?
Okay, this is another big hit.
Robert,
Number 10 is
you literally picked my
Number-
personal least favorite song on the album.
number 10 is by the B-52s.
Is it Love Shack?
It's Love Shack.
Oh,
15 miles to the Love Shack.
Okay.
So I'll go through
Hey,
the whole
Cody,
list.
Cody, you see how he gave me the artist and I pulled it and I was wondering going to kick the shit out of you at jukebox. Let's go.
I'll go through the
Bunch
list.
of
Number
shit.
10 was Love Shack by the B-52s. Number 9 was Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot. Number 8 was Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen. 7 was Like a Prayer by Madonna. 6 was Creep by Radiohead. Number 5 was Someone Like You by Adele. 4 was Sex on Fire by Kings of Leon. 3 was Torn by Natalie Imbruglia. I'm not sure who the hell that is.
Ow.
Number 2 was See It Ain't So by Weezer. And 1 was Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. I am sorry for that long game. I will now sit back and
Wow.
drink my
I'm
cola
just-
beverage.
I'm just so surprised that like no Bohemian Rhapsody, no Journey, like that's
No Margaritaville. No money. No money.
Canada is in a different world than us. Okay, pretty strictly.
I have a game,
I swear,
and I'm going to pull out.
if it's the Oscar game, man.
It's called
I'll do
Do a Line of Coke.
No, let's do the
No,
Oscar.
the thing is, Robert's here, so I want to pull out the big guns for the Oscar.
You want to pull out the 47 gun?
Let's do the
I'm
Oscar.
going to pull out the
So in other words-
Oscar winners in comic book movies.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh,
This is
Let me get the scoreboard ready.
Can I play this one?
50 names. This is
Pause.
50 names
Pause.
Okay.
Pause.
from all comic.
Pause.
I muted him. Cody, you can speak.
You literally want to play an Oscar game with effing Marvel slut himself, freaking Robert Parker.
Yes, I want to quit
No,
Robert.
by the way, that's not like for anybody watching. That's not like a mean thing that Cody's saying. I proclaimed that myself.
Yes, he puts out and doesn't.
I've
say.
called myself a Marvel whore many times.
So in other words, for the next half hour, it's just gonna be Robert showing off.
So
Yes.
here's the rules that I suggest for myself. Robert versus everybody else on the panel.
I'm keeping score. I
I'll
can't
take
do it.
that.
I will take that.
I'll take
Have
that.
I played in this one, Caleb, or no?
No, no one has seen this one but me.
So this is me versus Cody.
I'm
Kane.
helping you keep score. I'm not playing.
No, it's Tim, Kane,
No.
and Brooklyn versus Robert. I'm keeping score, and I'm backing Robert.
I am keeping score. I don't care what you do.
Of course, Cody doesn't want to compete. You know.
Because I don't break faction lines for anything. And
All right,
So this is
here it is. This is Robert Parker versus the World, the long-awaited sequel to Scott
Whoa,
Pilgrim.
whoa, time out,
so
time out,
you.
time out.
Yeah, I need to
Can
get
I-
the rules right.
I phone a friend. Can I phone a friend to play for me?
No, you cannot get
yes.
Caleb Boatman in here. No,
Yes, you can
I don't
do
want Boatman. I want Paul Oyama.
no.
it. I
No.
will. Okay, I
No.
will literally.
Wait. Can we air it if he loses? That's the thing.
Oh, this is technically
Oh!
trivia. This is technically
he
trivia.
can.
Can he play?
I don't know. I'm gonna wait for a comment.
Okay, if it's Paul, then it's not everybody with
No,
Paul.
if it's Paul, it's
Then
Paul
it's just
versus
1v1.
Robert.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It's
I'd
Paul
do that.
versus Robert if Paul can play.
Okay, because like I've heard a lot of the DCEU, the Batman, the MCU. I've heard a lot of those, so it wouldn't be fair. And I'm also working on something right now.
If you don't want to play, it's fine. We'll just do Brooklyn and Tim versus.
Yeah, let's do that.
Why would I want to do that to
Guys,
myself?
okay, let's just do it. Brooklyn, Kane, and myself versus Robert. We'll see how we do. Okay, let's just
Okay.
try it.
So let me get this. So you name the movie and the accolade that was won or nominated for, and I say the actor.
Yes, I'm going to
or
tell you.
actress.
I will
Okay.
tell you the movie. Yeah, I'm going to tell you the movie and the award That's the award and the movie that they won it for. You tell
Okay.
me who it is.
Okay. And they were just in a comic book movie.
And they were just in a comic book movie.
Okay.
But they have
Is
won
it
it all.
in any kind of like chronological by year order or?
No, I'm literally I'm pulling it as I
Okay.
go.
Let's do it.
Oh, time to fucking.
All right, here we go. Robert Parker versus the World, episode
I'll double
1.
check your score, Caleb, because you suck at math.
Great.
You really
I'm
That's
just
kinda
doing
true.
tally marks. All right, first one.
You still suck.
How do I buzz it? Just like shout
We're
it
gonna
out? Or?
buzz in. We'll buzz in. A is Robert. B is the world. Anyone in the world, just say B.
banana.
All right,
Bitches.
here we go.
Bitches.
Won Best Supporting Actress for the piano.
Hey,
Bitches. Oh, fuck.
Helen Hunt.
Incorrect.
Bitches.
Go
Oh,
for it.
Hunter.
Oh fuck, Helen Hunt. Who am I?
No, that's not it either.
Well,
It's
why'd
Helen
you
Hunter.
jump the gun, Brooklyn? We could have
Hunter.
heard the whole.
I will.
No,
I
you
will. I
don't.
will allow. I will now say the character because you both have gotten it
Okay,
wrong.
yeah.
And you can't pick because you guys are out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So now it's
Me
just
and Cody.
it's just Cody and Kate. I guess.
Right. No, it's me and Tim because Tim.
Or you
Cody's
two.
not playing,
I don't know
right?
who's playing. Y'all sort it out. Won
No,
Best
Cody's
Supporting
playing.
Actress for the piano. Plays Rogue in the X-Men film.
Oh, I'm
Shit, what's
stupid.
her name?
I'm really
I'd rather
See,
you
I
ju-
can't play because I'm looking at the
Okay.
chat
Oh,
and it's
man.
already been said.
Serious? Oh, I'd rather you just start with the character name and the movie, that comic book movie, and then we go from there. That'd be way easier.
That's
I
that's
don't know
way
her
easier.
name.
That's why we're doing it this
Yeah.
way.
Okay, no, that's fine.
I don't know her name.
I
Kane,
do.
you got it.
Canadian.
Juno.
It is.
No.
It is not Juno. It's it is
Anna
Anna Paquin.
Canadian and a Paquin.
It was the other one.
Wash. All right, here we go. Has won 2 Oscars for The Aviator and Blue Jasmine.
Bitches.
Oh,
I
I
heard
heard
B
A.
first. I heard B.
Yeah, I heard B.
Yep.
Anyone on the
So
world
B?
answer?
Kate Blanchett.
That's correct. The world is up 1-0 over Robert Parker.
Haha.
All right,
What's up, Robert?
one. Here we go. Here we go. Won Best Supporting Actress for On the Waterfront. Played Martha Kent in Superman Returns.
or A, sorry, A.
Robert.
Eva Marie Saint.
That's correct. All right.
Don't talk shit to me, Robert.
One Best Actress for Shakespeare in Love.
A.
B.
Robert.
Judy Dench.
Incorrect.
Fuck,
B.
I'm
B.
stupid.
B.
I'm so
B.
stupid.
B.
I heard B.
Gwyneth
Gwyneth
Paltrow.
Paltrow.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Anyone on
2
the
to
world?
1.
Anyone in the world could literally answer.
I'm very dumb because I didn't hear like the whole like. I'm having trouble differentiating between supporting and lead. Okay, sorry.
I'll do a better job. Of
No,
saying-
that's my fault. I'm just not listening.
Okay. All right.
He turned you
One.
down.
Won Best Supporting Actor for City Slickers. Played Carl Grissom in Tim Burton's
Hey.
Batman. Robert.
My talents.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Won Best
Sure.
Actor. Best Actor for Reversal of Fortune. Played Alfred in Batman v Superman.
Hey,
Bitches.
Robert.
Jeremy Irons.
That's correct.
I don't believe that was true.
Won 2 Best Actor Oscars for On the Waterfront and The Godfather.
Bitches.
Robert.
Marlon Brando.
That's correct.
You're slow, Robert.
Won Best Actress in The Hours. Plays Dr. Chase Meridian in Batman Forever.
Hey.
Robert.
Nicole Kidman.
That's correct.
If he
All right.
doesn't know the movie, he definitely knows that character.
Won Best Supporting Actress for Les Miserables.
B.
Hey.
Bitches.
I heard B.
Anne Hathaway.
Hathaway.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Nice.
Won Best
catching
Supporting
up.
Actor. Best Supporting Actor for Adaptation.
Bitches.
Brooklyn.
Nicholas. Nah, that's not right. Nicholas Cage.
You
Incorrect.
son of a
Incorrect.
bitch.
Best Supporting Actor for Adaptation. Played Norman Osborn in The Amazing
Hey.
Spider-Man. Who did you hear first, Tim? Because I kind of heard them at the same time.
I heard B a little bit first.
Okay,
Chris
then B.
Cooper, right?
Chris Cooper is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, man? What's up, Robert?
1 point
All
game.
right. All right.
You're making me
Won
better.
Best Actress for Network. Played Serena in Supergirl. Selena, not
Hey.
Serena. Yeah. A.
Was it? Hold up. It is Faye Dunaway.
That's correct.
Damn it.
All right. One Best Actress for Monsters Ball.
Hey,
Robert.
Halle Berry.
That's correct. All right. One Best Actor for Ray.
Bitches.
Brooklyn.
Jamie Foxx.
That's correct.
Nice.
All right.
Electro.
One Best Supporting Actor for Iris. This one is tough. Played Jean-Pierre Desbois in Superman 4: The Quest for Peace.
Hey,
Robert.
Robert.
Pirate.
It is. Hold up, no, give me 1 second. I know who it is. It's Jim Broadbent.
That is correct.
He cheated.
Your own man.
Cody, are you saying that? Cody, are you saying your client cheats?
Your number one client's a cheater.
No. Because what kind of manager would have a client that cheats?
He's like the old guy
I'm not
from
touching that. All right.
those techies commercials.
All right.
When my client cheats,
All right.
he does it with style.
Hey, Tim, shut up. We're trying to say the next question.
A smart one.
1, 2. Best Supporting Actor Oscars for Hannah and Her Sisters and The Cider House Rules. Played Alfred in the Dark Knight trilogy. I heard A.
Yeah.
Michael Caine.
That's correct.
No, it's my cocaine.
It's not Caleb's cocaine. It's my cocaine.
All right.
A drug bust in Chicago.
One Best Supporting Actress for The Help.
B.
Bitches.
Hey.
Brooklyn. Or not Brooklyn, but B. Anyone in the world.
There
you go, Cody.
Yeah,
Nice.
You guys.
You're about to say Emma Stone, weren't you?
When I say
No, I was gonna say Octavia Spencer, but I figured
when I say Brooklyn, I mean the whole world can answer from you guys. It's just I hear B, so Brooklyn comes up because of the last time we played. All right.
Yeah.
So after 2 rounds, the world is up. No, Robert is up 9-6.
After
over the world.
1 round.
After 2 rounds, because we played 2 rounds through.
Oh,
We're still going because I'm going down, up and down on columns. All right, here we go. Best actor for The Silence of the Lambs.
Hey,
bitches.
Robert.
Anthony Hopkins.
That's correct.
Your mother.
1 Best Supporting Actor for The Fighter.
Hey,
Bitches.
Robert.
oh,
3, 2,
Mickey
1.
Rourke.
Nope.
That's not it. He's doing the
Bitches.
wrestler.
Best Supporting Actor. Best Supporting Actor for The Fighter.
Christian Bale.
Played Batman in the. Yeah. Okay. The world got it.
God, I'm stupid.
Wow.
That was dumb.
All right.
Mickey Rourke.
1 Best Actor for The Last King of Scotland.
Bitches.
Brooklyn.
Forrest Whitaker.
That's correct. All right. This one is buzz in because you're gonna want to be fast. Best Supporting Actor for The Dark Knight.
Bitches.
B.
Heath Ledger.
That's correct. All right. Best Supporting Actor for Dallas Buyers Club.
Hey,
Bitches.
Robert.
supporting actor. Oh, it's Jared Leto.
That's correct.
You slut pirate. I got it.
One.
Oh my god.
Two Oscars for The Usual Suspects and American Beauty. B.
Kevin Spacey.
That's correct.
No, Christopher Plummer.
It's Kevin Spacey. Let's see through
That
the.
was
Oh.
Forgot jokes.
Wow.
Haha.
right over your head, Caleb.
Yeah. Ooh, I am
He's
right
too
in this
young
game.
to get that.
No, I get it. It's just I'm stupid. Best actor. One Best Actor for Wall Street.
Hey,
B.
I heard B.
Martin Sheen.
Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas. Robert gets the point.
Robert didn't buzz in. I just want to point that out.
I mean, it's the world or Robert.
No, we all get.
Cody answered for the world already.
Best actor.
Don't
Best
throw me on the
Best actor for Gladiator.
B.
Bitches.
I heard B.
Russell
Russell
Crowe.
Crowe.
That's correct.
Don't act surprised. That happened like 4 times for you, Robert.
Best supporting actress for Fences.
B.
Bitches.
B.
Viola
Davis.
That's correct. All right. At the end of round 3 or column 3, we are all tied up at 12. All right.
Who's coming for you, Robert?
3v1 is tough, isn't it?
Here we go.
3v2. I'm not participating.
Here we go.
Hasn't said anything.
Here we go. Best supporting actor winner for Traffic.
Hey,
Bitches.
A.
Benicio del Toro.
That's correct.
That was in the other match. Doesn't count.
Yeah.
Best.
Yeah.
Some of these overlap. Best Supporting Actor winner for The Deer Hunter.
Bitches.
I heard B, Tim?
Yeah, I heard B.
Robert De Niro.
Incorrect.
You stupid bitch.
Best Supporting Actor winner for The Deer Hunter. Played Max Schreck in Batman Returns.
B.
As A.
It is
Three,
Crystal.
B
why am I
B
like-
B
yeah.
B B B B B B B B B B B B
The
B.
hair.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
Walken. Jesus.
There's
That was
the
a
world.
mind blank and a half. That wasn't that. That was awful.
So the world
Alright.
gets that point?
Sad.
The world gets that point.
Yeah, that was sad.
Okay.
Walken.
Has won 2 Oscars.
Sad.
2 Oscars for The French Connection and Unforgiven.
Bitches.
B.
Gene Hackman.
There you go.
Nice.
Thanks, Cody.
All right.
I wasn't gonna let that
Won Best Actress for The Piano.
Hey,
I heard.
I heard B.
All right, B.
Holly Hunter.
That's correct. All right.
Robert.
Won Best Actor for Crazy Heart.
hey,
Bitches.
I heard A.
Jeff
Yeah,
Goldblum.
You heard nothing.
Okay. Won Best Supporting Actress for LA Confidential.
Bitches.
Hey.
I heard B.
Yeah.
Kate Bosworth.
No, incorrect.
It's my B, and it's not that. You slut
Best
bag.
Supporting Actress winner for LA Confidential. Played Vicky Vale in Tim Burton's
Kim
Batman.
Basinger.
That's correct. All right. Best Supporting
Dishonor
Actor.
and you.
Best Supporting Actor winner for $1 Million Baby.
B.
Bitches.
B.
Clint Eastwood.
Incorrect.
Oh, damn.
Best Supporting Actor winner for $1 Million Baby. Played Lucius Fox in the
Bitches.
Nolan
Hey.
trilogy. I heard Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman.
Yes. All right. 2 Best Actress Oscars for Norma Ray and Places in the Heart. Played Aunt May in the Amazing Spider-Man
Hey.
films. I heard A.
Sally Field.
That's correct. All right. Best Actor winner for Kiss of the Spider-Woman.
Bitches.
Brooklyn.
William Hurt.
That's correct. All right. So at the end of round 4 of 6, we are at 17-16 in favor of the world.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here you go. Round 5. Best Actor winner for Gandhi.
B.
Hey,
Cody.
Ben Kingsley.
That's correct.
Sir Ben Kingsley.
for the record,
Mother.
you got half of these were in the MCU one, and y'all have heard them before.
You shut your mouth.
All right. Best
You know nothing.
Best Actor winner for Charlie.
B.
Brooklyn, or not Brooklyn, but the world. Cody.
I don't know why I did that. That's Robert Downey Jr.
Eh.
No.
Best Actor winner.
Cody's used to jumping the gun early.
Best Actor Charlie.
If you talk about me finishing one more time on screen, I'm gonna
Shut
punch
up.
you in the mouth.
Sorry,
That's-
arriving.
Only the comic book character.
Oh my God. Best Actor for Charlie. Played Uncle Ben in Sam
Hey.
Raimi's Spider-Man. Robert. 4,
Shoot. Stop
3,
counting. Repeat the question.
2.
Cliff Robertson.
All right, there you go. I'll count it.
He arrived right at the right time.
Robert has impeccable timing.
Best Actor.
The Cliff Robertson.
Best Actor winner for Shine.
Hey,
Robert.
Jeffrey Rush.
That's correct. Plays Tomar Ray in Green Lantern.
All
right. Best Supporting Actor winner for Whiplash.
Bitches.
Hey,
That's the world. Kane, you want to say it?
J.K. Simmons.
yeah.
Well, you
Not
guys
my
got it.
tempo.
That's fine. All right.
The menace.
Caleb's definitely a rusher.
Best Supporting Actress winner for A Beautiful Mind.
Bitches.
Hey,
B.
shit.
Russell,
He said Russell Crowe.
That's incorrect.
I'm an
Hey,
idiot.
hey.
Robert.
Jennifer Connelly.
That's
I
correct.
didn't hear the actress part.
All right. Here we go.
Excuses.
Don't throw me under the bus, Robert.
I love you, Cody.
It's
Best
not teamwork.
Best Actress winner for La Vie en Rose.
Bitches.
Brooklyn.
Marianne Cotillard.
That's correct.
Nice. Wow, good. That was good. Miranda Tate.
Because
Best-
everybody fucking butchers her name. You have to say it with the actual like.
Oh, I know. Marianne Cotillard. Yeah.
Best
'Cause he-
Actress. Best
Not
Actress
Collard.
winner. Best
Like
Actress.
Jeff,
Oh my God.
sorry, Jeff Snyder, Marianne Cotillard. Like,
Yeah.
He's
Best
not watching. Go ahead.
Best Actress winner for Black Swan?
Bitches.
A.
Natalie Portman.
That's
That's
correct.
not true.
All right.
Not true.
End of round 5. Last question for round 5 before we get to the last round. Best Supporting Actress winner for Michael Clayton.
Bitches.
B.
The World.
Cody told you.
You
for
did it. You did
You
it.
said you.
Brooklyn
Oh,
Cody.
fucking Uma Thurman. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Uma Thurman.
I love it.
Okay, just tell me the count.
Best Supporting Actress winner for Michael Clayton. Plays the Ancient One in Doctor Strange.
Hey.
Robert.
It is
4.
she's from Constantine, and I'm blanking on her name right now.
1.
And she looks like an alien.
Tilda Swinton.
Tilda
No point.
Swinton.
Not too
That's
far.
it.
Like Uma Thurman and Tilda Swinton could
I don't
easily be
know why.
sisters.
Okay, that is a lot of pressure very, very quickly.
We're doing speed round. Speed
No, I
round.
know. I'm just saying. I've had 2 mind blanks, but I also pulled Jim Broadbent, so I'm not mad.
Yeah, you're fine. All right.
You were right.
So-
We are tied at 20 going into the last round.
No, I got 19.
How?
Wow.
I
How?
got 21 to 19.
You gave Robert one that didn't. Wait, which way?
What do you
I
mean,
have-
which way? I got
Who-
21
who's
Robert, 19.
Okay,
The
you gave
World.
one. You gave one Robert that Robert didn't get then, and you missed 1 point for one side.
Are we tied?
Yeah, you're tied at 20.
Cool.
Ooh, pardon me.
How many questions are there?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. Last
Okay.
round.
Okay.
Come on, Brooklyn.
Here we
All
go.
right, we got this.
Last round. Tied at 20. Best Actress winner for Room.
Hey.
Bitches.
Hey,
I heard A.
Brie
Are
Larson.
you serious?
That's correct. I did. I heard A, and then I heard
That's-
bitches, and then I heard B.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Best Actress winner for La La Land.
Hey.
Bitches.
I heard B for Cody.
My-
Come on.
I heard B for
I
Cody.
No, that's
I heard
No.
A.
I said
before
before you
No,
finished the question.
You shut your mouth. It's Emma Stone.
Okay.
Bye.
That's correct.
I got room.
All right. Here we go. Best Supporting Actor winner for Syriana.
Okay.
Played Batman in Batman and Robin.
Bitches.
I heard Cody.
George Clooney.
That's correct. All right. This is a multiple Oscar winner for films such as Terms of Endearment, One
Hey.
Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. All right, Robert.
Robert Redford.
Incorrect.
Jack
Bitches.
Nicholson.
Oh God, I'm stupid.
The world
I'm
got
the
it.
worst.
got it. I
I
heard
am the
Cody.
worst. I'm gonna leave this call right now.
Best
No, Robert,
Actress.
we're having fun.
Best Actress winner for Silver Linings Playbook.
B.
Bitches.
Hey,
The World.
Jennifer Lawrence.
That's correct.
Raven Darkholm.
Best Supporting Actress for My Cousin Vinny.
Hey,
Robert.
Marissa Tomei.
That's correct.
No one likes you.
All right.
You're adopted.
Best Actor winner for Leaving Las Vegas.
B.
Cody.
I shouldn't have done that.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Robert Parker.
1. All right. Nope.
No, he won it. You need to
Best
check that
Actor Oscar, Leaving Las Vegas. Plays Johnny Blaze in the 2 Ghost Rider
Hey.
films. Robert.
Nicolas Cage.
That's correct. All
again. He
right.
won an Oscar?
I
Last
thought it was for
question.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Last question.
That's Johnny Depp.
Oh, you're right.
Best Supporting Actor winner for The Fugitive.
B.
Hey.
Bitches.
I heard Cody.
I have it.
Okay, go ahead.
Tommy Lee Jones.
And your winners with a score of 25 to 23.
Well,
The world has trumped Robert Parker.
I have to stop you there because me and Robert are always a team. Robert wins.
No,
we
That
win.
would be
We win
betraying
as a
the world.
we are a family, mom, dad, and son. You know, like this is
No
a
one
team
gives a-
bonding exercise.
yeah, this is how they wake you up in the morning. They wake
You
me
might
up
want to
in
get a paternity test
What
just to
up,
make sure
Superman?
that
Actors
Robert.
appeared in one scene. Superman 4: The Quest for Peace. That's how they wake me up in the mornings. That's my alarm. Jim Broadbent.
Actually, he comes down from breakfast and goes, I'm really hungry. I'm like, well, answer 10 fandom questions and then you can get some breakfast.
Yeah, spin the wheel. We'll give you 4 questions.
If you don't,
That's
if you
why
don't,
he had to be so good in order to
how do you
eat.
think I got so good in DC? Yeah, they kept spinning the categories, and if I didn't go perfect 10 for 10, I didn't get food that day.
Isn't that child abuse
You
or
shut
something
your
there,
mouth.
Mom and Dad?
You shut your mouth, Tim. You don't question my training methods.
Uh,
Oh my
That
god.
You
would've
don't
been-
even want to talk about
that would have been much easier if you had given the comic book character first.
Oh, yeah.
But then
that's true.
it defeats the purpose of
Oh, it absolutely
having the
does.
Oscar thing.
Absolutely does.
So, I really am
Henry
curious
needs
about
stats
this
into the
question.
game.
I'm really curious about this question that I saw, and I want to see this panel's. So, some people are really stupid on the term guilty pleasure. I really want to know, like, what is a movie that is literally a trash movie, but you find really entertaining? Like mine, for example, is The Internship with Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson.
I like that movie.
Are you high?
I like
It
that
is
movie.
gosh awful, but it's so I love that movie. It's
I have
of course
mine.
me and Robert agree. Why wouldn't we? But
I have mine.
I love it. We were in a blender.
Brooklyn, go ahead,
and
say
now
yours.
we're saving people's lives.
Mine is Scary Movie 3. I love that movie.
Oh, we
Alright.
already know what Caleb says. It's Bohemian Rhapsody, even though
No.
it won a Golden Globe.
No. My pick is Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Really?
Oh my god!
I can watch the shit out of that terrible, dumb movie, but I
Peanut
find it
butter
so
bar
entertaining.
Jelly, good lord!
I
It is. I
love,
find that so much fun. I don't know why.
I hate that movie.
I love Amy
so bad,
Schumer's
but it's
bit
so fun.
on how like Rosario Dawson needed an Oscar for that because she gave such a convincing role on wanting to fuck Kevin James.
Wait,
And we're
Rosario
back to
Dawson is
sex.
in Paul Blart?
Yeah, she is. Listen to Amy Schumer's Live at the Apollo, one of her opening bits
you
is
really
like,
shouldn't.
I think Amy Schumer is a fine stand-up comedian. Her movies are fucking awful. I Feel Pretty made me want to fucking like I don't know
You wanna
shove a cake down my throat. I don't know.
like shove a cake down. How is that punishment?
It's just awkward and your jaw's sore. And it's a lot of sugar.
You're a miserable human. I can't stand you. So
Jesus.
Hi.
I know
Fact
what mine
check.
is. I know what mine is.
Fact check. She is not in Paul Blart Mall Cop. She is in Zookeeper.
Oh, Zookeeper, the other Kevin
Yeah,
James.
I was
movie.
gonna say
Another shitty movie.
I think it's freaking what's her name? I'm gonna look it up now too because now that's bugging me. I know who you're talking about from Paul Blart, but oh my gosh.
Paul Blart was a ripoff from my friend. He actually came up
Jama
with
Mays.
the idea, and it was stolen from him.
Jama Mays.
Mine is the Chronicles of Narnia movies.
I don't consider.
I don't
the
think
first
they're
two
all
bad.
bad.
The
The
first
third
one is fine. The first one's fine. The next two are pretty bad.
Prince
was-
Caspian's good.
I love Prince Caspian. I was actually watching. It was
Voyage
on,
is shit.
It was on. Prince Caspian was just on the other day, and I was watching it with my dad, and it was the ending like battle scene. It was actually really so. It's the part where all the trees come to life because Jesus is back. And
That's true.
my dad was like, "No, what other fantasy movie would end with trees coming to life? This is awesome!" And I literally said to him, "The Two Towers."
And that's when you disowned your dad.
Speaking of which, Robert Parker, I have a confession to make. I thought Two Towers was just bad.
Wow.
It's my least favorite of the three.
It's not as good as Fellowship.
See, okay, here's the thing, and I'm gonna go on a little tiny mini rant here. People bash Fellowship for not being action packed, which I understand that is a gripe compared to 2 Towers in Return of the King. There's
But
obviously a lot
it's
more
supposed
action,
to set up
but
the world.
it's supposed to be.
Exactly.
Fellowship of the Ring is the best character storytelling film ever made.
I
And
think
that's not-
Fellowship of the
that's
Ring.
an exaggeration.
I think Fellowship of the Ring is like one of the best like introduction movies ever. Like
Yeah.
I was told immediately on like the grand because like fantasy is a genre that I don't really explore a whole lot. But then it was like this is a big trilogy that I have never watched.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try it. But yeah, Fellowship is
I
just
love
like.
Two Towers though.
Two Towers
But
is
the
Two
thing
Towers-
of it is,
Here are the things
You
that
still-
here are the things that I like about Two Towers. I mean, obviously the battle in Helm's Deep is fucking
Of course,
awesome.
of course.
Gollum was really cool.
Yeah.
Frodo got borderline annoying throughout
Absolutely.
the movie, and I was not
Absolutely.
sold on like the whole Rohan like king stuff and like
Yeah, so
yeah.
where that gets in a little bit. Did you watch extended or theatrical?
I watched theatrical.
Okay, so that's where part of that comes in. So,
the trees were fucking phenomenal. The visual effects as well, and the voice.
Yep. So first off, best part of Two Towers is not at the Battle of Helm's Deep, even though it's what most people point to. It's the Gollum stuff, because that is some of the best like acting, visual effects, writing, character like parts of the entire trilogy is like for example, the scene where Gollum is talking to Smeagol like through the water, and like the camera is flipped when it's one character and flipped back when it's the other one. Like,
that was a really cool scene.
That is, people argued, and I also argue, Andy Serkis should have gotten an Oscar nomination for that scene. Like that, and I don't think that's an exaggeration because that is an incredible scene. Those moments with Gollum are fantastic. Frodo does get a bit annoying in Two Towers. You have Sam there to balance him out a little bit, but Two Towers isn't really there to make Frodo seem like this great heroic character. That Two Towers is the point of the Frodo, Sam, Gollum storyline in Two Towers is to explore Gollum, where in Return of the King it's to explore Frodo. So that's why like Frodo doesn't seem to be as big of a focus because he's really not. The Rohan stuff, like as Lord of the Rings starts becoming like a political drama, and that is explored much more in the extended cut than it is in the theatrical. For both Return of the King and Two Towers. Like in Two Towers, we mainly get Rohan, which is like these very proud, strong like warriors led by obviously Éomer. But like they have really faulty leadership because Théoden has been taken over by Sauron, right? And then you get the contrast of that, like the foil of that in Return of the King is Gondor, where again it's a faulty leadership, but he's leading faulty people. So as far as the political stuff, it's explained more in not explained. It's explored more in the extended editions. But I understand to a first-time viewer how that is a little bit off-putting when you just want to see more Helm's Deep because Helm's Deep is so awesome.
I mean, it's not even more so the Helm's Deep. I just found it kind of like choppy, whereas like Fellowship had like more like a better arc, whereas like where Two Towers was kind of like it was,
and you
like,
still had plenty
like, really
of action
dynamic
in Fellowship. You still had plenty of action.
Yeah,
especially with the Weathertop scene,
the
ending battle, which I'm sorry, I think that is the better or the best character performance with Boromir's death, with him and Aragorn in that last bonding moment.
I will also say like another glimpse into the like political thing. One thing that I don't think like I've talked a lot about Lord of the Rings in the last 2 years in this community.
Really? No.
But actually, something that I don't think it is pointed out nearly enough is that whenever you're looking at like a grand scale of something in Lord of the Rings trilogy, not as much in the Hobbit trilogy, but in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, when you're looking at like a country like Rohan or Gondor, or like the evil of the orcs or something like that, you are always introduced to it in the first place through one character. Before a giant battle, we see the leader orc, and he's a bad guy because he kills a human, and he's the eyepiece for how we see the enemy throughout the rest of the film, right? So that's like Return of the King, for example, Gothmog, the really one with the messed up pink face. Whereas our first glimpse of Gondor is through Faramir in Two Towers. And that's really important when we see the stuff by the Forbidden Pool where he is like torturing Gollum, or after they kidnap Gollum when he's just like beating on him and interrogating him. But there's flashback scenes in Two Towers in the extended cut where we see more of Boromir, and that's explored a little bit more, which is what I mean by like more exploring of the political stuff. Rohan, we first like glimpse Rohan through Wormtongue. When Gandalf and Legolas, Aragorn, and Gimli first get to Edoras. So, like, everything...
Well, even just the scenes before that, Robert, with the death of the son, we kind of really see...
Oh, Theodred, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about from the protagonist's size, at least.
Oh, okay.
We as an audience always see a large country or a large people...
Well, you're talking about main
through the eyepiece
because you still have Éomer as the protagonist.
Yeah, Éomer and Arwen are there when they recover Theodred.
But you're talking about the main ones.
Yeah, I'm talking about like members of the Fellowship is what.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I have one more quick question, and then I think Caleb had something that he wanted to talk about. Now, see, Canadian Netflix is so fucked up because it has Fellowship theatrical, Two Towers theatrical, theatrical.
Yeah.
But it has then it has Return of the King Extended Edition. So I'm going to be watching Return of the King Extended Edition at some point, probably this week.
Sure.
If I watch the Extended Edition of Return of the King, is there going to be a lot of stuff where it's like I probably need to go back to watch Extended Editions of the other two to sort of like understand what's going on? Or
Not-
can I?
I don't think so.
Not to understand what's going on. I would say do it just because there's a lot of more stuff that you missed out on. But not for the purpose of understanding extended stuff in Return of the King.
Okay.
Because most of the extended stuff for Return of the King is more action at the Battle of Pelennor Fields and outside the Black Gate, and more Shire stuff after the ring is destroyed.
Mhm.
So that's where the biggest chunk of extended material comes from Return of the King. There's obviously more Gondor stuff. Again, there are flashbacks.
Well, you get that bonding with Eowyn and Faramir there in the extended.
Yeah, there's Eowyn and Faramir stuff, but again, like they don't meet until that movie, so it's not like you're missing out on anything. There's nothing in Return of the King Extended Edition that you won't get by not having seen the other extended editions.
Well, I will say that with the Eowyn and Faramir, it kind of helps when you see at the end of the regular when they're standing there together. It's like, why are they together? But then you watch that extended, you're like, okay, no.
No, I'm talking. So like Brooklyn's only.
No, I know what you're saying, but I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, that's true.
Now we know how what gets Robert going. Lord of the Rings talk. Okay.
All right. So thank you for tuning in to Lord of the Rings talk, everybody. Robert and Brooklyn and Tim will be hosting that on Thursdays.
I'm only invited on the after show once a year for my Lord of the Rings. I've got to get it in sometime.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Now you're done for the rest of the year.
Next week is Star Trek, so there you go.
Next week is Star Trek talk. But for a little behind the scenes, since a lot of us are here, since most of us are here with the exceptions of Brian and Jim, we have as the people's behind the scenes have done a fantasy Schmodown league and done a draft of players. I think everyone would be interested to know who we took and like maybe talk about it.
Dear God.
Let's talk about it.
Dear Lord.
So Brian with the number 1 overall pick took Dangerous Dan Merle. Cody, who was your number 1 pick?
My number 1 pick was Who's the Boss?
I thought it was Robert Parker.
Yeah, it was, but he's
throughout the entire draft, we just kept filling Robert Parker in for his draft.
That gravy train isn't at that station yet. Okay.
It's not. It will be one day.
So then I'm the number 3 pick. My number 1 pick, I took Rachel Cushing in the Inner Geekdom. Because what we did is we split up the player based on the division. So if you wanted to draft Mike Kalinowski, you'd have to pick either Inner Geekdom or singles, just to explain that. And then we had a champions rule. You can only have 1 champion, and you had to have 2 teams, and then you could have 5 individuals on your squad. So with my number 1 pick, I took Rachel Cushing in IG. Kane, do you want to tell who you took with your number 1 pick, the 4th overall pick of the Movie Trivia Fantasy League draft?
The 4th pick of the entire draft.
So, I originally wanted Who's the Boss. That was my original plan. But then someone had to take him, and no names, but it kind of just hurt. So I was gonna go with someone else, but then I heard someone else hyping up this other guy that I was hoping to grab later on, and so I said, "Screw it! You only live once, right?" I picked Paul.
When Ethan Irwin and everybody else is in there, he took the rookie Paul, which I don't blame you.
I love that your number 1 pick was Paul Yaba. Paul, what in the chat? What did you say? Kane is a legend. Yeah. Kane is a legend, but also ill-advised for picking me so early.
Paul, you know what? If I go down,
before chance, even that's funny.
If
Paul
Kane goes down, Paul,
chance,
because
I
of
love
you.
that. I think that's funny. I like that a lot. But yeah, okay. So Kane took Paul Yama. Jim's number 1 pick was critically acclaimed. Tim Smith, who was your first pick, the 6th pick overall in the draft.
I did this because he has a match coming up soon, and I did it.
No. You did this for a different reason. Go ahead.
You did this because Paul was not available.
You know what? Fuck you, Kane. I took Chance. I took Chance in singles.
All right, and then the number 7 overall pick, Brooklyn Vale. Who did you take with your first pick?
I am not there. I'm not. They're not like my favorite team, but I know that they're consistent, and they're the champions. They're the champions right now. Shire Wolves. I picked Shire Wolves
because he loves Emma 5.
Robert Parker, the number 8 overall pick. He gets the first pick, last pick of round 1, the first pick of round 2. Who were your first 2 picks?
My last pick of round 1, or the last pick of round 1. My first pick was Founding Fathers. And so Dan Merrill and John Roca's team. And my second pick, the first pick of round 2, was Kevin Smets in Inner Geekdom, who was announced on TriviaSD.com in one of the 2 rookie articles. And he is somebody that I know from Full Metal Geek.
Right.
And I picked Kevin in IG.
And I hate it for it because the moment that you said it, I screamed out, "Damn you!" Yeah.
Didn't you KO him?
TKO.
TKO.
Okay.
I was there for that match. All right, Brooklyn, your number 2 pick overall. Who did you take?
This was like my only one of like a home team sort of pick. Like this is more so because they are my favorite, not because they are necessarily the best at the moment. But yeah, I had to go with Mark Andreyko. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Mark Andreyko. All right, Tim Smith with your second pick, following up Chess Elson and singles. Who did you take with your second pick?
See, I didn't go with the love of Emma Fife like Brooklyn did for a lot of his picks because that's who he idolizes as a manager. But I went with a team that could really wreck some shop in movies with corruption. They did so well with the tournament. They could definitely do more once the season starts.
I'm sensing a pattern with your picks here, Tim.
Honestly, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Robert.
No, I was gonna make a comment on one person's fantasy team, but we'll wait until we're further down.
Okay. I have a feeling as to who is you're commenting on. All right, so Jimothy Green selected Mike Kalinowski in Inner Geekdom before passing it on to Kane, whose second pick was.
I felt like I got crap for this one. I actually feel like they're a really good team.
They are a good team.
I picked the Odd Couple. I felt like they're really solid.
They're a really good team, Kane. Yeah. And props to you for picking that.
You swiped my team because I took the Harris Bros next because they were the last team available that I looked at that I was like, this is a great team. And I was like, I want the Harris Brothers.
A great team.
Great team. I like all the teams went fast, and I was so happy. I'm not even upset that I have Harris Bros.
Team in the first 2 rounds.
Well, yeah, we all had to pick a team in the first 2 rounds. I'm just glad I nabbed the Harris Bros before they at number 2. So Cody, your number 2 pick was who?
I don't remember.
It starts
Five Club.
She's classy.
Oh, Classy Clark Wolf. I think she had a fantastic last season. I think she's fully back in the game. And plus, she'll get booked in a lot of matches because that's Harloff's style. So,
and then Brian Michaels, our Warzone rep, took Scream Queens with his second pick, so he could fulfill the one team in the first 2 picks quota, and then took the former Inner Geekdom champion Jason Inman with his third pick, and then we got back to Cody, who crushed my hopes and dreams.
Oh, I selected John Steven Roca.
You did. You selected the Outlaw.
The man lives. The man lives at Collider. He'll get 14 matches to this year, guaranteed.
He lives underneath the conference desk.
So after John Roca went away, I had to go naturally with the other side of the coin and take another former champion. I took William the Beast Bibiani.
Which, by the way, Bibiani being a third round, Bibiani and Roca both being third round picks is a little bit insane.
That is very.
Chance and Paul were first round.
That was by Tim and Kane. Kane, so who was your number 3 pick?
He actually selected Nico Suave Regole.
Yeah.
I figured Nico was going to be showing up in TV Schmodown very soon, so
he was going to force his way into the fucking door.
I had to swipe him up pretty quick. But no, I realized teams are actually going really fast, so I figured I'd get my second team, and I picked Paddington 2.
That's strong.
Strong team. So Jimothy took Andrew Guy and his new team with his third pick, leaving Tim to take who?
I took one half of one of the greatest teams to ever exist. I took Jeff Snyder because in singles,
Jeff Snyder or like Jeff with a G.
Geoff Snyder.
No,
Yeah,
no,
Geoff
not
Snyder.
not his
Okay,
baiting
Family.
profile that he put with us. Not the
fair enough.
because I think given this coming season he can do some damage.
Oh, like when he gave up in the match against Viviana. Okay, cool. Good pick.
Fuck you.
Over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn, who did you take with your third pick?
I believe I took Cushing in singles next. I
Yeah,
wanted
that's
to
good.
make sure I had a solid singles roster.
Oh, and you wanted the entire 5 club?
I was like, it's kind of like a wheel of cheese. I wanted to pick off the good parts, and then sort of cut off the mold. So
Okay, we're not talking.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay, I'm not touching that.
Wow. All right, so then over to Robert, who had the next 2 picks, and he got these 2 picks out of steal.
Yeah, I got these next 2 picks first, so I'll get to it at the end. But I think I have the best singles roster.
You're a
But
jackass. You have no chance.
my next 2 picks were Ethan Irwin and Lon Harris back to back.
You have one strong. And Lon, I agree, but I don't think your singles roster is
I have 2 more great singles players that I got.
You know who's on my team?
All right, so back over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's 4th pick was
I believe it was IG. I admittedly went a little late in the IG pool, and I went with Adam Klevick.
he did first deviation from the 5 club.
After
Over to Tim.
Ethan Irwin and Lon Harris, you take up 11. I love
All right, Tim, your next pick, also in the Intergeekdom vein.
Yeah, so I went in IG and went with Mark Donica.
Rookie of the Year nominee Mark Donica. Jimothy Green took Drew McWeeny off the table with his pick.
Which again, a 4th round pick, Drew McWeeny.
Yeah.
And then Kane McMillan with his 4th pick.
I went with someone who seems like they might be hyped up a little bit this season. I'm going to say Ben Bateman.
And I went with the other half of that coin. I took Andrew Guy with my 4th
That is
pick.
no longer a coin.
So you went with an assault, a person that commits assaults, Caleb.
Who
Right?
might be suspended.
Andrew Guy did nothing wrong. He just took down a filthy traitor and put him through a table as any
you
good
dirty
person
slut.
would.
Don't you ever say that again.
Team Guy.
This is why
Team jail.
I went with the great Ecuadorian filmmaker or film reviewer, JTE.
So
Brian
you don't want to get any
Michaels.
points.
Brian Michaels
JTE
followed
is
that up.
dominant.
That's true. JT had a really good run at the end of singles last season.
Yes.
He just had a bit of a break, but yeah. Or the season before last. Brian Michaels then, with his next 2 picks, took Mike Kalinowski in singles and the world's finest in teams before we threw it back to Cody, who once again crushed my hopes and my dreams with his next pick.
Another 2-time champion. I'm taking Mark Yodi Riley.
It's a 5th round pick.
And then I came in and I looked at everyone's rosters and I said, you know what? Kane took a chance on a rookie with his 1st round pick. I'm gonna do the smart thing, take a risk on a rookie with my 5th round pick. Paul, you're about to hate me. I took Brendan Meyer.
Yes,
like
Paul
like
just
you
said,
took a
"Fuck
kicker."
you, I'm done."
Did he actually?
No, Paul did not say that.
I want to know what Paul thinks about me taking Brendan Meyer. I'll look at it in a second.
Probably words we can't say.
He thinks that he's going to play once, get KO'd, and never show up again. Okay, so my guy that I picked for in my 5th round is also a rookie. I have no clue about him, but I figured I needed someone, so I picked David Moore in IG.
You got 2 rookies in your round. You took Paul with
Thanks,
your first pick and then David Moore.
TriviaSD.com for these players.
Yeah, TriviaSD.com at this point helped a lot of us in our later rounds, which I thought was funny. Jim took Liz Shannon Miller with his next pick, also pulling from TriviaSD.com and taking a gamble. Tim, you then took your second team.
Paul responded. Would you like me to let you know what he said?
Yes. What did Paul say?
He said, "Why would I hate him?" And then question mark. Just feel bad for Caleb. And then it said, "Feels like a waste of a pick."
Hey, man, I wanted to take you, but Kane took you this first pick.
Can we do trades?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
At the end of this, we got to see we have to ask people who they think has a better singles roster between.
Tim took his second team then. Tim took his second team with his 5th round pick, which was who?
Yeah, teams was starting to get really down there, so I went with Superhero News for a chance pick to see what happens with them.
Which, by the way, that's actually not an awful pick. They didn't have a lot of luck this season, but they have decent players.
And then Brooklyn came in. He took his second team.
I took actually like a low key good performers of War Machine. I think they have potential. I was really impressed with how what's his name did, and I think Janine has been consistent, and I think she can improve.
All right, and then over to Robert for his next two picks.
My next two, again, obviously because I needed a second team, and most of the great ones, most of the top tier teams were out of there. I chose the Wildberries because they're entertaining and they like to be put in matches. And then I got Whitney Seibold in singles, who has not made his debut yet, but has said he is going to be
2 seasons in a row.
So no, this is the first one that it's like he's absolutely debuting in singles this year. So yeah, Whitney Seibold I think is going to be arguably one of the most dominant singles players we've ever seen.
All right, and then over to Brooklyn, who went to TriviaSD.com for his pick.
I also decided to follow suit with Kane and Caleb. I want to say it right now. If you cannot pronounce his name, you must drop him from your team.
He's just gonna silently sit on this person's name until they debut.
For the sake of not wanting to butcher their last name, Demi, Demi. That's their first name.
Yep, he took Demi A in singles, and then over to Tim, who got a steal of an IG pick in the 6th round.
Yeah, because he was still sitting there, and I wanted to go with some IG players. I went with Eric Zipper for IG because it's a small division. He could tear some house with this new season.
That was a steal. Jimothy Green then took Stacey Howard with his next pick, his sixth pick of 7. Kane McMillan with his 6th of 7 picks.
I had to make a confirmation before I could 100% lock in this thing. I had to go into the Alpha Alliance chat and be like, "Hey, Chance, are you playing an IG?" He said, "Yeah." So I picked him up.
With my next pick, I took my second team. I took a team that was very entertaining, performed well, got the W, and I think they'll be back this season. I know it was a bit of a risk considering they're based out of San Francisco, but I took Kind of Funny for my second team, and I really hope that they come back because I would love to see them play again, but that was a risk. And then Cody took...
I took Winston Marshall. Winston Marshall was on a live show with him. This dude's knowledge is crazy, and I think he will really strive in Intergeekdom. Him and Zipper, are teammates, and I think he will be the better half.
Absolutely. And then Brian took Robert Meyer Burnett in Intergeekdom with his 6th pick, and with his final pick, Brian took Rosie the Dark Knight for his final pick of the Movie Trivia Schmodown draft. Cody on the Winston Marshall high took a team that I don't think is active with his last pick.
I don't care. One, it's available for when a new team gets launched, and I'm able to pick them up. And 2, if they stay together, I'm so excited. They were one of my favorite moments of last year when Winston yelled at Guy Yamama and Stacey Howard flipped him off. Hey, wait, I know this. If they don't put him up against Dan Merle and Roca, I think they actually have a shot to be okay. But they have to literally put them up. But it might be superhero news instead.
All right, with my final pick, I took the former Intergeekdom champion to give myself 2 Intergeekdom players. I took Hector the Nightmare Navarro with my 7th and final pick of
if he ever shows up again.
And then over to Kane, who I think we can say Kane is Gamble City.
Kane needs to explain his picks.
Yeah, Kane is Gamble City.
I don't your picks for Gamble. Just wait till you hear this one. I'm hoping because apparently everyone makes a return, and he's there apparently all the time. I want to see the return of Sam Levine to help me out for fantasy purposes,
If Sam comes back and Kane drafted him with the 7th pick, we all need to just quit Schmodown Fantasy Leagues because Kane just got a sleeper 7th pick.
Wait. Oh, Sam Levine is watching. He said, "Good pick, Kane. I'm coming back just for you."
Nope. No, he's not.
All right, Jim Green with his final pick took the Mance Scott Mance over to Tim, who went to the website for his final pick.
Yeah, I went with because we all had a rookie fave, so I went with David Del Rio in singles. We'll see what happens. This is my gamble pick.
Brooklyn, with your final pick, because you refused to take Emma 5 to round out the 5 play.
I did not want to fulfill the prophecy, so I decided to go with someone who was gonna probably play some more matches than Emma. I went with Jay Washington and Keith to fill up my
You're funny. She's a commissioner. She's putting herself in the matches. She should.
And Robert,
I really hope not.
And Robert, with the final pick overall of the draft, took someone we saw in teams last year.
Yeah, so my final pick of the whole draft, I took Mark Edward Hoyk, who is somebody that Christian wrote about, at least on the Trivia SD articles. This is somebody who we saw. He was Whitney Seibold's partner in the Team Anarchy tournament where they barely lost to Take the Cannoli. And I think he's going to be back in a really big way in singles this year.
Absolutely. Well, those were our picks. To quickly break it down, Brian Michael's squad was Dan Merle, Scream Queens, Jason Inman in Inner Geekdom, Mike Kalinowski in singles, The World's Finest, Robert Meyer Burnett in Inner Geekdom, and Rosie Knight. Cody's squad was Who's the Boss, Clark Wolf, John Roca, JTE, Mark Riley, Winston Marshall in Inner Geekdom, and Wait, I Know This. My squad was Rachel Cushing in Inner Geekdom, the Harris Bros, William Bibiani, Andrew Guy, Brendan Meyer, Kinda Funny, and Hector Navarro in Inner Geekdom. Kane's squad was Paul Oyama, The Odd Couple, The Paddington 2, Ben Bateman, David Moore in Inner Geekdom, Chance Ellison in Inner Geekdom, and Sam Levine. Jim Green's squad was critically acclaimed Mike Kalinowski in Inner Geekdom, Andrew Guy and his new teammate, Drew McWeeny, Liz Shannon Miller, Stacey Howard, and Scott Mance. Tim Smith's squad was Chance Ellison in singles, Corruption, Jeff Snyder, Mark Donica in Inner Geekdom, Superhero News, Eric Zipper in Inner Geekdom, and David Del Rio. Brooklyn's squad was the Shire Wolves, Mark Andreyko, Rachel Cushing, Adam Holovic in Inner Geekdom, War Machine, Demi A, and Jay Washington in Inner Geekdom. Robert's squad was Founding Fathers, Kevin Smets in Inner Geekdom, Ethan Irwin, Lon Harris, Whitney Seibold, and Mark Edward Hoyk.
And the Wildberries. You forgot
and
that.
the Wildberries. Forgot the Wildberries. So who has the best team? Let us know in the chat. But yeah, I think this is going to be really fun.
I think Robert has the best team.
I think I have the best singles roster. Cody, I think you have a really, really, really good singles roster. Cody's singles roster is Clark, Roca, JTE, and Mark Riley. That's really good. I have Ethan, Lon, Whitney, and Mark. I think
you literally have a guy that has been talked about debuting for freaking 2 seasons. Whitney Seibold has literally been
so here's the thing. I have those.
Justice for Guy.
I have those 4 singles players plus the Founding Fathers plus somebody who I think is going to be the most dominating Inner Geekdom player ever. The only person on my team who isn't going to be a powerhouse is Wildberries. And as soon as a new team comes along that I learn about, I can bring somebody else in.
But that's, we're in the exact same boat. I literally think Winston Marshall has a shot of being a dominant Inner Geekdom player.
I think Chance Ellison has a shot.
Well,
Chance Ellison did beat Robert Parker. Just want to.
Okay, I'm about to leave this call.
I'm gonna punch somebody.
Okay, here's where we throw out that wasn't canon. I'm waiting for somebody to fucking say
it. Wasn't canon.
It's not canon.
It was canon. Deal with it.
Sorry.
You know what was canon? Fantastic Beast.
Who was the host of that match?
That was Kane McMillan. Kane McMillan.
Definitely not canon.
Shane McMillan wrote that too.
We're lucky we let him around here. Okay, no, I'm just kidding.
All right, I'm doing an evaluation right now between Cody and Robert's teams. So I will give my opinion momentarily.
So Jay is asking for our fantasy team names. Did anybody have any names?
That's good. The Fellowship.
You bitch.
My team is called Justice for Guy.
Plus, you have to still do your video, by the way.
Shoot! I will do that literally as soon as we get off this call.
I changed my mind. My name is called The Other Guys, but with Guy as the name.
Oh, that's smart. That's clever.
All right, that's my name. I'm sticking to it.
This league is full of
Cade's team should be called The Risky Business.
I was going to say Casino Royale, but that's not
Casino Royale. I was going to go with Risky Business, but sure.
Because it's just all gambles.
Watch Sam Levine come back. I swear to God, Kane, at the free for all. Watch Sam Levine come back at the free for all.
Wins it again.
Oh, I bet he will come back this year. No one that's retired has had a complete year.
It's true. All right, I am almost done with my evaluation. I will speak momentarily.
Well,
Lord.
here's the whole thing. Like me and it matters where you rank both because for Robert and me, 2 teams on our team are borderline just there for fillers.
I only have one of those. I only have one of those.
Your team probably won't exist, and Roberts will has at least guaranteed like 3 matches.
Wildberries is the only one that's
okay, but they're 0-3, so he's only getting half points, and they're just there until we get the teams roster. 4 teams roster. What?
No, 0-3. Didn't they beat Kingsman?
No, I know they'll go 0-3 this year. They're not going to win many matches. They're drunk half the time.
All right, by an evaluative score of 4-3, I rule in favor of Robert.
Yeah.
Because I went.
Shocker.
I went like this.
Guys, the same guy that likes Cars is the best Pixar movie. Please, I'm so glad that you gave.
Cars is a personal favorite. It's not the best. Now
so
listen.
wait, would you say in this league that Robert and I have the 2 strongest teams?
I'm going based on you guys because you guys are fighting.
And in fantasy, I would agree. I also think that Brooklyn is a very close third. I think.
I would say
So
up there too.
to quote a former victim of Robert the Hobbit Parker, are you surprised?
So here's the way I say it. I go because the
Cody. Sorry, 1 second, Robert. Cody, did anyone ever tell you have like a really punchable face, like just kind of yeah?
Has anybody told you the same exact thing? How about you change it?
I love that you said exact and damn at the same time that came out exam.
So because the Shore has so many incredible players, I don't think you can really compare good players to good players.
That's fair.
I think you have to count the number of, like Cody was saying, quote, filler. Like either we needed a second team or we were starting to run out of singles.
Understandable. I did.
I think if you count the number of people who like you are not counting on to win matches consistently, Cody and I are the only people who only have one of those picks on our whole team.
I'm looking at your teams.
Robert, you also have a champion who, if he stays champion, only might play 3 times a year.
Yeah.
So I went like this.
That's why I didn't draft any champions for the simple fact is they won't play as often.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is, and if they lose, then they go back for a while. I'm fine with it. I just think there's 2 questionable picks. Like, I'd rather waste a pick on a team that's probably not together right now because when the new roster comes out. Yeah, so it's like drafting a kicker. I can just drop and pick somebody else. I'd rather not pick like kind of funny, where I don't know if they're ever, I don't know if they'll show back up, or if they do, it'll be maybe 2 a year. So they'll not be a team champion. So
yeah, no, but okay. So I have one toss between the 2 of you. So really, you're tied in my eyes. But I'm gonna make a pick while talking out loud. Okay, so I went who's the boss, Founding Fathers, because those are your 2 strongest teams. And putting your strongest team against your strongest team, I'm going to go with Cody with who's the boss. I think who's the boss. I think who's the boss. I think if you put him toe to toe, I think who's the boss beats Founding Fathers.
Who's the boss won the Ultimate Showdown?
I think if Founding Fathers had beat Corruption, they would have lost to who's the boss.
Founding Fathers can't spell David O. Russell.
So yeah, and then I put Winston against Kevin because those were your only IGs, and I gave it to Kevin over Winston.
Oh, yeah, 100%. We've seen Kevin fully play, like, in hard questions.
I put Roka up against Lon, and I give it to Roka. I put JTE against Whitney, and I give it to Whitney because JTE is a little inconsistent.
Yeah, I agree.
That's insulting when you haven't seen Whitney play in a singles match.
Okay, but
Whitney has missed like 2 or 3 questions in every match he's played in round 1.
JT has lost his last 2 singles matches.
And he lost
to who?
The Olympic.
Roka and Cushing.
He lost to who?
Roka and Cushing.
Oh, what a freaking list to lose to. Okay.
In all
Lon
of Whitney's
Harris lost to Ben Bateman.
In all of Whitney's
Whitney's never played
in all of Whitney's round 1s, he's missed like 3 or 4 questions total.
Is that a fact?
I will fact check right now. Let me check.
Okay. While he does that, Because if Robert's fact is incorrect, I'm gonna switch it to Cody.
No, but
No, it's not.
that's
I'm not going
that's-
through all the matches right now.
That is an insane statement right there because JTE has literally played singles and went to the Ultimate Schmodown finals, and Whitney has not debuted.
But from Whitney's
You are
performance in
high.
teams, I have to go based on what I've
They
seen of him.
lost to Cushing and freaking Roca. Guess what?
She
lot of
also
people
lost
have.
to an Olympic gold medal winner.
Okay, yeah, that match wasn't rigged.
Okay.
I will throw that out. Those questions are B. Go watch it.
Okay. So
But go
wait,
ahead.
I know this. And the Wildberries are your two
Okay,
weaker
gotcha.
teams. I give it to the Wildberries.
Yeah, obviously.
And then
My
I
team's
put
not
Mark.
even together.
I put the Marks against each other, Mark Riley and Mark Hewick. And I gave it to Riley.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And so my toss is Irwin and Wolf because they are so close. But the points is that
I think Ethan wins that hands down.
Ethan wins that definitely.
But I'm saying they're close players because Wolf took him to the last question and messed up by a word. And then but the point is Wolf's going to play more than Irwin. Irwin's active champion, especially if he keeps defending. So
Thank you.
Wolf's going to get you more points. So I think I'm going to rule in favor of Clark Wolf, which means I think Cody has the slightly stronger team.
That me and Jim have talked about. Clark Wolf is essentially the good version of Nico. Like
What?
no,
That is the most insulting thing I have ever heard in my
no,
life.
hear me out. She spins the wheel and she always gets horror.
That's not even true.
Yes, it is.
It kind of is.
She
Okay,
always
there's
gets her
been matches, but not every single match she's ever spun horror.
Okay,
and she's-
at every single match, Nico spins player's choice. Okay,
That is true actually.
Okay.
all I'm saying is she's extremely lucky with the wheel.
Okay, that's not a shot at the character. That means
No,
guess
I
what?
never
Drew
said the
McWeely
character.
That's not a shot. No, that's not a shot at all.
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying
Drew
she's
McWeely
extremely
spun
lucky on the
80s, 45 45.
Okay, yeah.
All right, I'm doing a fun game right now because I like this. I'm into this. Okay. Hold
Caleb,
on.
your games are never really fun. They're
Not even a
slightly
game. It's just for me. I'm doing a thing real quick.
All right, guys, you get $1 million, but
You get $1 million,
no.
but okay, hold on.
So
So the strongest person in the squad.
No, I agree, Rob.
Go ahead. You guys talk
and
amongst
me have
yourselves.
the strongest two teams.
Yeah.
That's not a question. And it's sad that I got 2 and you literally got the last pick, and you have one of the strongest teams.
yeah, I was the last person to draft, and I think
So
I have an
I give
argument
you
for
the
best
edge.
team.
I give you the edge because of who you had, where
So-
you drafted.
Yeah,
some exciting news, everybody. Nerdgasm debuts on Saturday.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's talk about that.
So let's do a preview of the old skinny.
Is that when Nico's thing goes?
Yeah, Nico versus Ryan drops on Saturday. So
Okay.
I am going to throw it over to everybody else because Cody and I have obviously already recorded all the matches. Let's start off with number 1 versus number 16. Richard Schwartz versus Buddy What's His Name. Buddy What's His Name has not been revealed yet. Is Richard Schwartz a good enough debater where he can essentially take on anybody?
Hi, Caleb Coho, Multiplex Press. I think that Richard,
Words are hard.
that Richard, the number 1 seed, is very deserving and is very strong.
Hi, this is Robert. I'm an intern at Brooklyn Blows Hourly.
Fake news. Next question, please. Fake news.
The real Multiplex news reporter here. Caleb, are you just giving yourself random titles now at this point? What the fuck?
No, it's part of press conference. Just move on.
We're not playing press conference.
I know, but I was making a joke. Move on.
It was bad.
He's used to playing intern, but you know.
Okay, so Richard Schwartz.
Yeah.
Richard beats.
So and then we have. I'll save the next match for later. 2 versus 15. Caleb Coho versus Robert Parker. Jesus.
Caleb, look at me right now. I'm gonna walk all over you. I am the 15 seed for some unknown reason. I'm the Fan and Fight single champion, overall player of the year, singles player of the year. I know that's just trivia, but I do not understand how I'm the 15 seed.
Okay,
Caleb, you invented the league, so you put yourself at number 2. Good job.
So how it worked was, the breakdown was, I was in charge of 5. We were.
Hold on. I put myself at number 2? I don't even run the fucking league, Robert.
No, you did not put yourself.
Exactly.
What ended up happening was we had to take Caleb's past stats and put them in there.
Which is 1-0.
So he's 1-0. So what we did was all the 1-0s got the top spots, then the next ones, and then me and Brooklyn, basically we talked about it, but I went and found them. I had to bring in the 6 people that we didn't have already filled to grab. Of course, I chose Robert. I chose a few other people to debut my faction. But we found them. So Robert ended up getting the 15 seed, which this should be a championship match.
Honestly, yeah.
But yeah.
Can we not fill Caleb's ego, please?
Oh
No, I'm a better debater than people give me credit for.
You're also a better debater than a trivia player.
That's okay. That's fair.
Wow.
That's fair.
I'm sorry, that was rude.
That's fair.
I'm sorry.
That's fair.
I take it back. No, I rescind that statement.
You can't
Redacted.
You can't. Hey. You can't rescind that statement because that's now fuel for the fire when I kick your ass.
All right.
Buddy.
So let's go to let's go to.
The funny thing is, when you have Cody as your manager, you become a dick sometimes.
Yeah, I noticed. No.
Let's go to 3 versus 14. I want to ask Robert because Robert was not on call for this match, and I'm pretty sure Caleb knows the result. Knows the result of this, anyways. It is Kane McMillan versus the Big Daddy Commissioner
I don't
himself.
think Robert was there.
No,
I was not.
I asked you, Robert.
So Kane versus Cody.
Kane versus Tim.
Oh, it's Kane versus Tim. Sorry.
Yeah.
I am going to say Kane. That is my prediction, and I'm saying that I think it's close. I think both of these guys obviously know what they're talking about. I think that Kane might be a little bit better at structuring an argument because, like, with debate, it's not just about who has the best answer; it's about who can formulate an argument around their answer. And I think Kane is better at that than people give him credit for. So
Thanks for that, you low-budget Kevin Smets.
Wow.
Just call me a low-budget Kevin Smets.
Mother.
I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Dude,
Wow.
Nobody's about to kill you, dude.
Here, bud. Let me send you a link here. Hold up.
Well, I'm not gonna get up to the title picture, so I don't have to deal with this fucking wrath, Caleb.
This is you're gonna scare Robert away. He's gonna leave Multiplex and
No,
No, I won't.
The only thing Robert would have to leave Multiplex is years down the road when we're like, Robert, you have to retire to give someone else a fucking chance.
Which you wouldn't do anyway. So
Kane versus Tim.
I would go with Kane.
I was
there.
Yeah, well, obviously you were there. But we're going to move on to 4 versus 13 in very contrasting debate styles. Brother Tim versus Brian Fernandez.
I was also not there for this.
I watched a lot.
Tim, let's ask your opinion. You were not there. You were not there during the match. Yeah, I mean Brian has a win. I forget if he was in the win column or the lose column. Go help brother out here.
Hi.
He was in the win column.
Sorry.
He was in the win column.
Who was who in the win
Brian
column?
Fernandez.
Brian Fernandez is 1-0.
He's one of them.
I think I would have to, like Robert. Even all joking aside, you're kind of right with that. Like, who can structure an argument better when you said that, right? And I have to really apply that for this because with the persona of Brian Fernandez, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how well he could structure his argument against someone like Tim, who who has the knowledge for it, and I think really can present an art or a full structure of an argument to maybe knock him down, I would go Brother Tim. But and I really look at it on that point, like what Robert brought up earlier with myself and Kane. I kind of got to look at it like that. I mean,
let's move into
shut up, Kane.
Into let's see here, numbers 5 versus 12. Two people who are not here: Jim Green versus Sandy Robinson. This match, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's hard to sort of describe because like going in on paper, it seemed like they were different styles, but it seemed very similar. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to give an edge to one person really, because I mean, like Sandy has debated a plethora of times in speed art formats, and I think Jim is more like he's just I think he might be like a better talker. I don't know, like
I think it's going to come down to the questions more for those two.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's super close. I'm sorry. Can I offer my?
Yeah.
So I think for Jim may come off as somebody who's like, I think he's going to be very good at digging into somebody else's argument and kind of tearing apart somebody else's pick. Because, you know, in debate, you obviously have to support your own point and attack the others. And I think Jim is one of the most dangerous people as far as attacking somebody else's. So I would think on paper Jim wins that.
Yeah. All right, and then we move on to probably my favorite match that we recorded, Jay versus Eli. You need to watch it.
Jeez.
Fuck, it's back and forth, and there is some shit that sounds ridiculous on paper, but then when you hear it, it makes sense.
Yeah,
kind of like you inventing games at the beginning of the show, or
so a little peek behind the curtain. So Jay competed in Nerdgasm before this, and it was in Caleb's iteration, and he played Dominic Rizzi, and the reason why, as somebody that debates all around the community, Jay seems like the most intimidating person that I would ever have to debate. It's because Jay is the most outlandish person in the history of the universe. Jay there was a pitch Avengers Endgame or pitch Avengers 4, and he pitched an 8-mile spinoff called Snap Back to Reality. And it was the most insane, but beautiful thing I've ever heard, and me and Caleb gave him the point on it because it was
who was B Rabbit in that?
Tony Stark.
There was no attacks. Like no one attacked.
No. Rizzi sat there and was like, "Your idea is insane." And Jay's like, "Well, actually, my idea is going to be more fun to watch than whatever we get from you, which is a by the numbers fanboy fan theory movie." And that was more of an attack than anything Rizzi threw out, so we had to give it to Jay.
I can just hear it now. Like if you had one suit, one team, one opportunity beats everything you ever wanted. It's captures. Oh, the earth's on fire. Something. I don't know.
Mom spaghetti.
Then what other matches do we have to preview? Inky Nicky. Oh yeah, okay. So let's move on to 8 and 9, which is the one on Saturday. Oh wow. Sorry, I got a little bit of a frog in my throat. Ryan Purmison. Ryan Purmison versus Nico Rigoli, which is actually the match.
Oh my gosh.
I love it, Rob.
Okay, for that response.
Why that reaction? Why that reaction?
So, that's I shouldn't have reacted. Okay. So I think that Ryan is the kind of person who doesn't really like dig into the movies and the TV and the fandom that he doesn't know or doesn't like.
Just not canon.
Yeah, in his it's just if it's something that just disinterests him, he is not passionate about it. If he gets questions that he is passionate about, I actually think he could be a really, really good debater. As I was talking about earlier, having to attack somebody else's argument, I don't think that's something that either of these two people excel at. I think both of them would be good at supporting their own argument, but I don't think they're good at like finding little pockets. Like in debating, there's a strategy to it. I don't think either of these two would excel in finding like a small little thing to kind of dissect about the other person's argument. That being said, this is a crazy matchup, and I'm glad it came out this way. I cannot wait to see this, and I'm gonna go with Nico.
Okay. 12:46 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time. Robert Parker has Nico in debate. Whenever Nico couldn't even win a wrestling debate against me. All right. Cool. I think this is the last one that we have to cover. Dominic Grizzy versus Malcolm Blade. Yeah. I don't. Once again, I think this is even more contrasted than Brian and Tim, because the way that we've seen Malcolm compete, especially in Dance Off, which you can find on Jukebox Trivia as part of Take Productions every Monday. Malcolm is he's very efficient, I guess is the best way to describe it. He doesn't really like blurb. He just sort of like says his thing and then moves on. Whereas like Dominic is like, how many words can I cram into these 5 minutes? And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. We'll go to. I'm curious to hear Tim's thoughts on this.
On that matchup, yeah, because I've seen Malcolm debate before, especially the old iteration of Nerdgasm, I do believe. It's interesting because, like what you said, Malcolm, straight to the point, get the thing, but Dom will just not shut up at times. And I think that's going to be the overcoming battle to get him to shut up, and that's going to be hard to do.
Yeah. Robert, yeah, you were also.
I know the outcome of this because I have heard through the grapevine the outcome of this one.
Oh yes. Kane, you've been quiet for a while. Yeah, you look super tired as hell. How did I turn into the host of this?
There's no host. There is no host. It's all freeform.
Well, exactly, but I think it's like, I don't know. Words.
Do you want to hear me say one word that absolutely kills all conversation?
Arrive.
Oscars.
Brooklyn, you'd kill me, man.
I said Oscars, but yes.
How long?
I really have a thing with Robert's next stand-up. He's gonna go with The Arrival. He's gonna run with it.
That's the name of his first stand-up comedy specials. Robert Parker.
Yeah, is that gonna be my first hour special? Arrive
on Netflix. Arrival. With
so we were playing this game on the internet, and this fucking dumbass
of Chicago. The word arrival or arrive is not allowed to be used.
I have Arrival on Blu-ray. Coincidentally, I have Arrive on VHS.
Arrival is going to be the movie we do our watch-along of when we're at.
That's your drunk watch-along. That's your tricky game. Every time somebody says arrive.
I am not watching Arrival with all you guys.
No, Cody.
I am actually going to take off. I have to be up in 5 hours.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, my sleep schedule has been super fucked. I go to bed at like 1 and I'm up at 6 every day. So, yeah.
Go make sandwiches before you go to bed.
Yeah. Instagram at RealBK10, Take 3 Productions, Jukebox Trivia, Take 3. January 31st, our Super Bowl episode with a potential guest. We're going to wait till things are a little more episode until we formally announce them. But, potentially a short competitor. So, cross your fingers, hope for the best. Do your rain dance, Cody. Maybe it's good luck if you take off the Boston Red Sox jacket, but you never know.
I love you, Mom.
All right, love you, son.
You're a bitch.
Never
Drive unsafe.
You're a bastard.
Drive unsafe.
So, like, slight peek behind the Chicago curtains. Like, apparently Cody and Tim are doing a drinking match.
Apparently.
Technically, okay, so I'm going to let in a little cat out of the bag for everybody that I've never stolen this community. Not to be, like, super down, but, like, I've been sober for, like, 5 years. So I will not actually be participating in any drinking game whatsoever.
Brother Tim would.
But it's
Right, so
nothing
now-
against it. I am not against drinking whatsoever. I just don't personally myself.
All right, so apparently now it's Brother Tim versus regular Tim.
That would be a dominant game.
And I feel
So basically, I'm going to go through this before he takes a
No.
fucking shot, Kane.
No, okay, let's be real. I don't know if you, like, a peek behind the curtain of like fandom matches. When Tim and I record our Arkham Knights matches, he is
Toasty.
he's not, yeah, a little bit. It depends on the match, depends how nervous he is for the match. But he is not always
toasty.
stone cold
all I'm
for all of our fandom
I have a fun.
matches.
I have a fun stipulation.
Hey, look, can you shut up? Because I've been trying to get this word out for the last 20 seconds.
Okay, fine.
Sorry, can
All I'm saying is, can we make this match a deep cut match on the movie Arrival?
yes.
No.
Yes, we can.
I
Have
think
you ever seen Arrival, Tim?
No.
It's Tim
And I
versus
don't
Tim.
want to.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Evil villain. It's not a bad movie.
It's
Here's
a
my
really good
stipulation.
movie.
Here's my stipulation. Drunk match between Tim and Brother Tim. Whoever wins will be referred to as Tim.
As Tim.
And the loser will either, like, Brother Tim will just stay Brother Tim. But if Tim loses the
Commish
rights
Tim.
to Tim, we have to call him a new name, like Commish
Emperor
Tim or
Tim.
something. Emperor Tim. He becomes Emperor Tim if
No.
he loses to
How-
Brother
That's
Tim.
a better name than just Tim.
Somebody goes,
That's
You
an
do
upgrade.
realize I'm your boss and can shut this
That's
down, right?
That's an upgrade. Become an
somebody
Emperor
goes
Tim.
through a table.
All right, Nico, I want to ask you to calm down. We do not have tables to buy. To
Nico can't come now.
why?
Well, he's talked about he might not be able to.
Oh wow! But how am I supposed to get my $100?
That's probably why he backed out.
Kane. Okay, so you'll actually think this is funny. I went bowling yesterday, Kane.
Okay.
I had played 2 games.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I want you to guess what between the two what my highest score was.
Your highest score.
Not combined, just like for a single game. my highest
bumpers or
score.
no bumpers?
Yeah.
No bumpers.
no bumpers.
No bumpers. I'm not.
They
I'm
let
not
you
19.
play?
I'm 20.
They let you play on the thing.
Piss
without
off,
bumpers?
Okay. What weight ball were you using?
8.
8. Okay.
No. 8 and 10.
8 and
I
10.
alternated between.
Dang.
Okay.
Somebody's been a rival lately. Okay.
Arrivaling?
All
I'm
right.
gonna say number. Say higher or lower. Okay.
I'm drunk.
Yeah, we'll do Vegas over under. So yeah, you say a number, I'll say higher or lower.
47.
Higher.
88.
Nice joke, but lower.
62.
Higher. You were very close with 88.
86.
Maybe you weren't close. Wait, hold up. Actually, I don't remember now. Oh no, I do remember. It was sorry. You were not as close with 88. What was this one you said after 88?
62.
Higher.
73.
Lower.
69.
Lower.
65.
Higher.
67.
Just a smidge higher.
68.
Yeah. That's why and for the record, that's the most I've ever scored in a game of bowling ever.
You paid money to throw a 68?
Yeah.
You should have just ate chili cheese fries and just sat there.
That's what I said. I didn't want to play because I'm so bad. So we went, it was my roommate and I and 3 of our friends who live next door. And we were like, oh, let's do guys versus girls. So it was me and my roommate versus the 3 girls, like combined scores for the 2 games. At the end of it all, after 2 games, all the scores combined, we lost by like almost 90 points.
Okay, so guess what? And when we play teams of bowling in Chicago, Robert's not on my team.
I'll be on Kane's team. It'll even everything out.
That's fair. Unless, I mean, if Paul wants to come to Chicago, we can bowl with Paul because he says he bowled in high school, and I bowled in high school. This would be fun.
Yeah, I didn't.
So you're both going to pull Al Bundy's and revel on your high school bowling days.
Sure. It's like I still don't bowl, so it's still not just high school.
All right, so peek behind the curtain. I got put into another Schmodown Fantasy League thingy for something else. and I'm trying to figure out what the rules are for their league, and they just said that if I draft Mike Kalinowski or Rachel Cushing, I get all the points from all the divisions they play in. So it's not Mike Kalinowski,
Including
IGG.
teams?
No, I have to draft
Okay.
the team. But if I go, I want Rachel Cushing, then I get both singles and inner geekdom Rachel Cushing, and I think that is
That's
fucking
broken.
insane.
That's broken.
That is broken. And then they also said you need to draft a Star Wars player. I'm like, what's the point? There's like 2 Star Wars matches a year, and like I'm not drafting Steele Saunders, who doesn't play once this season. Like that's
My
not
question
happening.
is, we so like when free for all comes, do we do full points for they're in?
No.
No.
We would have to do based on number of rounds they last. No, that's not fair either.
I think you have
You-
to do. I think you have to do.
We can
I
keep
think you
tally
do-
on how many points they
Okay. I think you have to do half points of what they score.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay, half points on what the score of the free for all.
Of what they score total.
Yeah,
Of
what the
the
score
score
total.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Which means
If
which
Dan
means
Burrow-
it's
if
which
Dan
means
Burrow
it's better to
scored
have
19 rounds. If he scored let's say 115, whatever the point, you cut that completely in half.
Mhm.
Okay, but
Which
what if
means
they
it's
win?
better. Which means it's you get bonus points for winning, I'm sure. But that also means if we do total points divided by 2, it means it's better to have a good player who comes out early than a good player who comes out at the end.
Yeah. So I really hope I get the first pick because I know exactly. I'm taking Rachel Cushing, and I'm gonna sit back and just chill out because then I
Yeah.
have a top singles and a top IG.
I mean, you can also pick, like, as weird as it sounds, you could also pick Chance.
Oh, I should actually.
Mhm.
Thank you for the idea. I'll probably take Chance. Yeah, because Chance is doing IG too. Oh, that's a better pick.
That is.
That's a better.
Yeah.
That is a
Sounds
better
good.
pick. I'm gonna take Chance. But I'm gonna sit there and watch everyone take people because it's like an 8-person league. With my like 3rd or 4th pick, I'd be like Polyama, and everyone's gonna be like, oh, okay. And then I have the singles champion by the middle of the year.
Fan league, like trivia. I mean, fantasy league.
No one in there is a fan leaguer. I'm the only fan leaguer.
So
So I could sit back and take Paul with like the 7th pick.
Take Kevin.
I'm gonna take Kevin too. Oh, I'm gonna sit back and take Kevin and Paul and just be like,
Yeah. And you're set.
yeah, then I'm set. Because then I have and then if I get like Cushing or Chance also, oh, oof. And then I can take because it's gonna go like Merle, Roca. They're all gonna go in the first round. I'll just be like, first pick, Chance Ellison. Everyone's like, what?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think they'd say one on Chance because there's a lot of hype around Chance.
Yeah.
True. But like, yeah. But like, they won't realize just how dominant of a pick that is until he shows up in IG.
Who wants to do cocaine?
I do.
I bet you.
You already did enough cocaine.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Yeah. I wish I could say a couple of the matches that we want to do for Chicago, but I can't. I can't though.
What
Some
we
of
can-
them I can't. Some of them I can't because
Does
some
it
of them
depend
are
on
spoilers.
things? Oh.
Yeah, some of them are
Depends on
spoilers
things.
and some of them depend on things.
Can we say that?
I think we could say one of the Warzone matches. What?
Isn't there a movie match?
There's 2 movie
Warzone.
matches. I think I can unveil both.
Write them in the chat, like that we can see.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
What straight
someone-
out of fandom
yeah,
versus Afro
Chicago.
Samurai?
Paul says he will come to Chicago if someone wants to pick him up. You said you're south, aren't you?
Yeah, he said it was 4 hours south.
So I mean, like, Jim's driving from south. He's driving from Texas.
So
Those are the 2 Warzone.
Tim, did you hear about my match?
What match?
Isn't straight out of fandom versus Afro Samurai?
No.
There's a great idea in the chat to do a
I see it.
roast of Caleb Coho. Really, I think we should just do roasts like in the families. We should.
I'm
do
down for doing
roasts.
roasts. And I'm okay with me being the first one because I feel like that's a long time coming.
Yeah, here I'm gonna start it off right now. Shave.
Burn that beanie.
I kind of like that. We all do like an actual video. Get like 8
Well, we
people to roast.
could do the roast
Do
of
this in Chicago.
the roast of Caleb Coho live in Chicago. Oh,
I'll be the
shit.
roast master.
I think Cody's the only logical person to be the roast master.
Yeah, you do seem like the roast master Jeff from the real Comedy Central
Yeah,
roast.
I will tear apart everybody else on the stage before I tear apart Caleb. Robert, glad to see you. Glad to see your mom signed off this permission slip for let you come to Chicago.
I'm older than Caleb by over a year. Over a year.
You don't look like it.
I know.
If me and you walk around Chicago by ourselves, I'm pretty sure an Amber Alert will go off.
All right. So
save the material. Save the material for Chicago.
So to quickly respond to Paul, so I believe the only people driving is Robert and brother Tim. They're coming from Wisconsin, and then Jim.
Pronounce it correctly. It's Wisconsin, but yeah.
That's what I said.
You said Wisconsin. It's not how it's pronounced.
Okay. Jim is also coming from Dallas.
Are you bringing
and no one is really coming from Indy because I believe Tim is flying and taking a train from Detroit, and Cody lives in Missouri, so I don't think anyone's actually coming from.
I'm taking a train.
Yeah, I'm also.
Come on, ride the train.
I'm taking a plane to Wisco and terrorizing Robert for an hour.
Yeah,
and then Robert and Tim throw you out.
I'm probably gonna be the one driving. Yeah, I swear, every 10 miles you have to answer a new trivia question or you're booted. Especially if I'm the driver.
We get a phone call. We all arrive at the. I'm going.
Caleb made a remark that he has not seen any Lord of the Rings proper movies.
Yeah, I heard.
I heard. So you can totally just ask that, and then he doesn't make the first one.
Well, when are you going up, Tony?
Rude.
I'm going. Well, so what's going to happen? Well, I booked the thing through. I'm going to book the thing through Thursday through Sunday, just in case anybody's plans change or anything. Anybody can come around where they can go to top 10. If they can't go to top 10, like all the things, like there's an opportunity to room it. But I'm going up that Thursday. I will go up Thursday day.
Yeah, that was originally my original idea.
Oh my god, this is an excellent idea. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Paul said in the chat that we should live stream the drive for me and Tim and Caleb.
All right,
and I think that's a good idea.
Who's going to use their data for that? That's my question.
Tim. We'll do an AMA on the road on the Facebook page.
I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
Or we should just make a vlog of everybody's travels. That would be fun too.
Oh, we were planning on doing a party.
I'll do an AMA from the train and talk to the old lady next to me. How you doing? Chicago to watch the Multiplex?
Hey you, ma'am, what do you know about Arrival?
I'm probably going to get pulled out of line because Kane's like, I'm going to send you my GoPro and you can record with that. I have a feeling at TSA I'm going to run into Russell. He's going to pull me out of line going, what the fuck do you have a camera?
All of a sudden, I'm going to go up to an old lady and be like, when do we arrive? Well, sir, you get away from me right now, you nasty. No, I'm talking about the... You must have watched our Multiplex.
Young man, get away from me.
It's young man, get away from me. Tears off the mask. It's Brooklyn. It's Brooklyn.
It's Brooklyn in a wig. It's Brooklyn in a wig.
And he's doing the Clarice voice back to you.
All right.
So here, you son of a bitch.
All right, Tim. So taking a point, you're essentially going to have. If I can ever get this thing off. You're gonna have this. You're not gonna get fucking pulled over by TSA for this, okay?
Don't shove it in anywhere.
You don't need to put it in.
Hold on, I have to return your GoPro.
Tim, you do not need to put it in the prison wallet.
Okay.
I understood that reference.
Thank you.
But yeah, if you're walking around with this, the actual gimbal, you might get pulled over, okay? Also, if you were running around with an actual DSLR, they might look at you funny.
That was the look of everyone in LAX when walking around with a DSLR or whatever, because I was vlogging my California trip for Multiplex, and then I never edited it. I never edited it. I'm gonna edit it personally for myself, and then I'll send it to you guys, see what you think. But
yeah,
I got to Universal and they made me put my microphone away because they were like, yeah, no microphone. Because they didn't want me filming the shows, but I was like,
okay,
I was trying, but I'm trying to talk to the people in Harry Potter world and ask them Wizarding World questions that I don't know yet.
Jay, I'm stealing your joke. Jay, I'm stealing Jay's joke from the chat real quick. TSA isn't gonna care about the camera. The government's still shut down. You're fine.
I heard about that from Russell. It's so fucked up. They're not even paying him, and Russell has 2 checks where these motherfuckers owe me thousands of dollars.
So, question. There's a common debate that's going on between everybody, and I would like to know the chat and the 4 people on camera. Is it acceptable in Chicago to go to Red Robin, or is it absolutely unacceptable to go to Red Robin?
It is acceptable.
It is very acceptable, you piece
Why
of
is this being discussed?
Encouraged,
Jim-
even.
What I will
Jim
that
Green
we have-
is because Jim Green is a garbage person.
Because Jim Green is an anarchist. That's why.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
why.
going to disagree with that, but
Jim says that we have to only eat Chicago
dish
deep
pizza.
dish the entire time we're there.
Ugh.
And
gonna
my
get tired.
viewpoint is, if it's me, Caleb, and Robert at 1 a.m.,
I'll
we're
go.
going to a Red
Oh.
Robin.
Hell yeah, 1 a.m. Red Robin trip in Chicago. I am down. I will die, but I'll do it.
What I'll
We
say-
need to get a bodyguard for Robert.
If we're
Yeah.
doing Red Robin,
a bodyguard and a high chair.
you know, like, this is Red Robin, like less than.
He's like, this is abuse. I don't support this. By the way, the comment in the chat that says we're doing general admission, and Tim put, my wife's already pissed that I'm going, and your comment,
My
back,
sister's already pissed that I'm going.
That was so good.
Question: if I make a shirt that says like Robert Parker for Schmodown, can we all like wear it?
I will. I'll wear it.
Cody, would you be able to like have your client like be advertised?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I need a 10% royalty stake.
Royalty deal.
Or we
Okay.
can also wear the Robert Parker shirt that's already there with the.
I was going to cosplay as well.
Robert, wow, were you there? Okay. Jim,
Yeah,
I would
too.
order and wear the Robert the Hobbit Parker
I
shirt.
was going to cosplay as Robert too, but when I went to Walmart and started picking out the extra small T-shirts, the lady asked me to leave. What are
they
you
don't have-
doing?
no, Walmart doesn't have men's extra small.
No,
That's
he goes
the
to
boys
Baby
section.
Gap, not Walmart.
Actually, I get most of my clothes in the boys section at Kohl's. You laugh, but it's not a joke.
I know. That's why it's funny.
Oh
Do
man.
you get carded
yes.
for movies still?
Paul praise Giordano's Pizza. Absolutely.
Yes, we are definitely going there. I
Absolutely.
love them.
Yep, I can also go to Detroit and get that too.
Hey, just a
You're done.
viewpoint. So I think we need to make a rule on the stream right now for the public. If Caleb shows up to Chicago with a mustache, 2 things happen. 1, we call the cops. Or 2, we beat him till he shaves.
I feel like
I'm not gonna have a mustache.
no, like in reality, if he shows up in the mustache, Robert's gonna see him and just keep driving at the airport.
Yeah, Tim and I are gonna get there with our little sign that says Caleb Coho, and we're gonna see you, and we're gonna tear it up and go back.
No.
the other way.
You need to have a backside to it. You have to have a backside to the
Yeah,
side.
the
They
backside- the
come
backside
over
is-
and it just says, haha, nope.
No. The backside's gonna so it's gonna see for Caleb Coho, and we're just gonna be standing there and we see you. Never mind.
Yeah.
You can't bring the beanie either.
Fine. No, I have to. Okay.
It's gonna be cold. You can
I
bring
won't
the-
bring this one, but I'll bring a different one. Because
No.
if this pisses you off, I'll just bring a different beanie. It's gonna be Chicago in April. I'm wearing a beanie.
I'm gonna set it on fire.
We're gonna play with fire in an Airbnb.
Yeah. Did you not just see
Guys,
like
you
people,
have to
people are dying in
realize, too,
Airbnbs? Okay.
You have to realize that this is under my name, so any damage I will freaking find everyone.
So what if Nico puts somebody through a table?
Nico's not going anymore. We don't have to worry about it.
That's really disappointing. I really wanted to play him.
You really wanted $100.
You just wanted $100 to cover your.
That would have been the
whole trip.
easiest $100 I've ever made. Okay, like
That's upsetting. I wanted to watch him get wrecking bullet.
I think we go to Chicago. I think we need to eat it at Jimmy John's. Does everybody agree?
Oh, I love Jimmy John's. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Caleb
Well,
looking like
King
Steve
can get a start
Carell.
discount.
what I'll do is I'll go in and be like,
Caleb starts crying.
no, what
What?
I'll bring my uniform and I'll just go in and be like, hey, I'm from the other store, and then just chill there for like a couple hours, and then I'll just make some sandwiches and leave.
King, can you give me a number 4 without tomato? That's my my order.
Turkey Tom, only
It's a turkey tom. Yeah, absolutely. Number 4 without tomato, cut in half. That's my order at Jimmy John's.
What in the world? You're a child.
Yeah,
I don't need
absolutely.
Jimmy John's.
Number
Robert Parker has
16.
the same order as my mother.
Number 16.
Well, that's cute. That's weird. I also have the same order as your mother.
So
at the same order as your mother.
So, okay, we need to have a poll right now. In the Airbnb, who is the first two to get in an argument or a disagreement?
Wait,
Caleb.
like a fake one or a real one? Fake
No,
one, 'cause-
I lost by showing up at the airport to ride with Robert. Like, it's over before I even get there.
So, not like my normal, like, hey, you see that window, go smash your
Like an
head into
actual
it. Like,
no,
like,
like
an,
a
like
real-
an actual, like, are you stupid? Like, get mad.
me and Tim.
Really?
Yeah.
Tim Smith or Brother Tim?
Wait, which
Brother
two?
Tim. Me and
Okay.
Brother Tim.
Oh, okay.
Do you think you two will get the... You're not rooming with me if you guys can't keep it contained.
No, we will.
I'm gonna actually put like a legitimate thing.
Actually, no, we get along really well,
Me
actually.
and Jim might get into an argument.
No, Jim is one of the two no matter what. It's probably, you know what? I know what it is.
It's Jim and Caleb.
It's Emperor Tim and Jim.
Oh.
It's
that's-
Emperor Tim and Jim. For sure.
I think I could tolerate it.
I'm
3
really
days.
shocked. I'm not everyone's first pick to get punched in the
think
face
I
within
think
5
it's gonna
minutes of
be-
walking in the room.
I think it's
Caleb,
gonna
I
be
feel like
Caleb and
we're going
Jim.
to Caleb. You and me are probably going to get into at least one argument. And it's
Maybe
gonna be-
one, and it'll be a creative difference one.
and then
Caleb,
it'll be solved.
Your
In, like,
mom do laundry for us while we're there?
He's bringing his mom with him to do.
I think Tim
laundry.
and I will just be the grumpy
Right
old man at the couch. Just be like,
Yeah.
why are we doing this? Why are we?
Me and you are just going to look at each other going,
Caleb's gonna
what
be
the fuck are we doing? We're going to be Waldorf and Statler. We're Waldorf and Statler.
Hold up, I need to look up some
Like,
questions
watch,
so we can record
watch
another
I get to
match.
Chicago. I get along with Robert so well on the internet. Me and Robert can't stand each other.
Oh my god, that'd be so
This
funny.
piece of shit.
the fellow
No, just
breaks up on air.
I pull up the live stream and
Fellowship over.
we're done. You ordered pickles on your sandwich. I'm like,
I actually
this
like
is
Paul's idea. We should treat it like Survivor and vote somebody out of the Airbnb every couple hours.
So Caleb,
I get voted out like 7 times. Like,
I'm
they
voting
walk back in the
Caleb
room.
off the island.
I
Let
think
me
the
walk-
final
They'd let me
four-
walk back in the room and then they'd vote me out again.
I think the
No.
final 4 of the 7 that would be like the first 3 to go. I think Kane, Robert, me, and Tim would survive. Jim, Caleb, and
Tim?
brother Tim are gone. Gone.
Well,
Yeah.
here's how it would go. Caleb would be the first one, and then Jim would open up a window and let him sneak back in, and then we vote out
Are
Jim
you kidding
for
me?
that.
No.
Jim
No,
would just laugh at him
No.
being outside the whole
No, the only compassionate
be
person in the
ecstatic.
Airbnb, the only compassionate person in the Airbnb that would consider letting me back in is Cody, and he'd immediately regret it.
Wow. Okay, I feel
No, I would, or Brother Tim would.
Oh, Kane would
you
probably
think
do it,
you
actually.
think
You're
I'm
right,
the
Kane would.
compassionate one?
Caleb. I
Kane
offered
would.
you to fly to Detroit and stay
You're right.
here.
You're right. Never mind. Kane would let me back in because he'd feel bad, and then
He
he'd
would-
immediately regret it.
I would open the door just to smash it in his face.
Sure.
Yeah, you're like,
That's
here, peek your head in first, make sure nobody's seeing. Bam! Bam! Bam.
Yes. The person that told you that they're gonna punch you in the balls like 7 times is gonna be the most compassionate person. Yeah, I doubt.
See,
it.
here's-
You're right.
here's what's
You're right.
gonna happen. Here's
You're
what's
right.
gonna happen. Once Tim would finally get Emperor Tim would finally get eliminated, and he's just sitting outside, and then he sees Caleb Hansen, and he starts banging on the door to let him back in. He's just freaking out. Like,
No, I would literally go over, punch him so hard in the face, he actually does collapse in the snow for real this time, and just wait there like this, like, go ahead and arrest me. It was worth it.
Oh god.
Um,
This is got dark. Why are we
Guys.
doing
I really wanted Nico to go on this trip. Do you know why?
Why?
to be voted
Because-
up first over you?
Because now that he's gone, I'm going to be the most hated person
You're
in the Airbnb.
okay, see, here's the thing. With Nico possibly not going, you become the punching bag.
Exactly, which is why I
Hey,
wanted
guys.
Nico to go.
So what? How about an idea? How about we schedule like 14 matches to do, in the span of Chicago?
Can we just
Get
do
all
me
the-
versus Caleb 14 times?
I think
That's the
that's
equivalent of
the
putting
same
my
way.
head in the door and getting it smashed over and over and over.
I think that's in the same way. 14-0.
Unless Robert gets tired and I just get euphoric and somehow pulls.
I don't know.
trigger.
I don't know. I think he could beat him in TV.
I remember that
really
time
do.
that I did 2 3-hour title matches back to back? I don't
Yeah,
get tired.
And you lost one of them.
Okay,
I
but he
did?
lost the first
Yeah.
one, and then the second one he came back and did stronger.
Never again.
No,
No, he won the first
He won the
one.
first one. He got worse
Not in
over the
recording
match.
order.
Never
In recording, we recorded the singles title first.
Yeah, we recorded
Yeah.
the singles title, and he did great. Then we did the teams match, and he got tired and started petering out. So I'm just saying, my lack of self-esteem, would help me like
Caleb,
survive longer.
You'll be there by
As a manager,
and
that will
Cody would be
never
in the
happen.
corner
again.
and just be like, Robert, you got this. Caleb's an idiot. Yeah. And then Cody would be like, hey, Robert, you need some water? And give him water.
Sure, yeah. I'll have some water. Thanks, Cody.
You want water? Go out and drink some of the snow.
It is not the yellow stuff.
Especially the yellow.
Why not?
Or the nope.
Yeah, and then Cody would be yelling out the window, Tim, quit peeing in the snow. You're fucking drunk. Go to bed.
Which Tim?
Me.
Okay.
Yeah,
I finished my joke in text because I didn't want to.
Yep,
do it
I
out
saw
loud.
it. I saw it.
What? Where? Where?
In the chat of the hangout.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
love
I
that
never
episode.
get that. Send it to me, Robert.
Okay, so Kane, do you think I can unveil the two that I put in the chat a while ago?
I think
Yeah.
you can.
Okay, so two of the matches that we are for sure doing in Chicago will be Kane versus me in Warzone singles, the rematch. Because Nico being there was only a hindrance, and I think me versus Kane would be fun. And then straight out of fandom, we'll be playing. I think it's the team of brother Tim and Cody.
Yeah.
If they win.
If they win, but
If they win what?
considering who they're playing, I think they're fine.
Yeah.
If they win what?
You have to win a match against Blood and Glory.
No, it's not Blood and Glory. It's
or Afro Samurai.
no.
Which one are they playing? They're playing someone
Hold on.
like.
Let me look it up.
Don't we have to win too? We still have to play what, Drake?
No, he
No.
just made us the number 12 seed, I guess.
No, I
How?
fixed it. I fixed it.
Okay.
Can we just
No,
play
I
them?
fixed
Like,
it
I don't
in
care about
Final Four.
seeds. Can we just play Cody?
How am I not higher ranked than the two people that are 1 and 3 in movie Warzone?
I don't know either,
2 and
Cody.
2.
I fought for you to be higher ranked than us.
You cannot
2
yell
and
at us for
2.
this. We had
With the
no association
TKO.
with that. all.
Cody, you were there when I sat there and told Tim that you should be ranked
And-
at least 7 seeds
And
higher
I
than
lost
us.
to Grant on the last question.
By 1 point.
Oh, Komodo Dragons. So you'll win.
Oh yeah, you're playing Albert and Sibraf.
No, they should have to play me, and
So,
they
Albert.
have to play Komodo Dragon.
Can we just play like Cody and brother Tim? Please?
Anyways, yeah. Even if it's next
Can we
week.
just do it anyway? It'd be fun.
If you if you just want to do something like that in Chicago, that's fine. But
Yeah, we just want to play.
for when the tournament comes, that's your qualifier.
Man,
Okay.
I haven't played in Warzone since Mayhem. It's been a long time.
Since the title match?
Since
You
the title match I lost to
cannot-
Paul.
Oh, Robert, you're going to be number 6 in the tournament with you and
Whoa.
Zach.
He's not playing until the tournament?
Lovely.
Well, no, he has
I'm
a
just
singles
saying
match
this-
coming up too, but I can't reveal it until
You
we
cannot
announce
justify-
a certain person
No. I'm over this.
showdown
I'm over
thing,
this.
and then we can announce it.
No, I want to know right now how the hell they are ranked higher than me. Explain to me because they're multiplex boys. Please explain.
Boys, multiplex boys.
Kane, I suggest we change our names today from Straight Out of Fandom to Multiplex Boys with a Z.
You biased bastard.
I'm not biased.
You gave them the 12 seed. They have 1 win. I have 2. How is it different?
You don't have a team win either. Nobody has a fucking team win.
I'm
How
gonna
are
say
they
first
12
option.
though? How are they 12?
We don't
they've
deserve
won one match against who did Kane beat in his one match?
I beat Caleb and Nico.
He beat me and Nico.
Kane
No,
beat
he beat-
Nico.
I beat
No,
Yeah,
he
it was
beat
me
Zach
and Nico
Ford,
in a
too.
triple threat that he
Oh,
won.
wait, no.
I
Because
lost.
Nico,
No, Zach
Nico was
lost,
a
and then he
hindrance.
went on a picture.
Nico was a hindrance that cost me my win.
By TKO, and I lost by 1 point against Grant. And my team is got to play in.
Okay, see, here's the thing, Cody. Even
If
me
I
and
would've
Caleb are
won-
saying you guys are
Yeah. You guys are the better team.
If I would have won against Grant, I would have been against Sean and Jeremy in the triple threat, and I lost by 1 point.
I'm telling
That's-
you right now. I'm
And
telling you
you're
right
giving
now.
the winner. You're giving the winner of Nico, Caleb and Kane, the 12th seed, because
Listen.
what?
Kane and I are officially going to change our names from Straight Outta Fandom to Multiplex Boys with a Z, and we are going to treat ourselves like the Wildberries. We're gonna sell all the fucking t-shirts.
We're gonna sell none of the t-shirts.
None of them, because Kane's not making a design.
We don't deserve one.
We don't deserve them.
Gotta earn it.
Arkham
Gotta
Knight
earn it.
team shirt. Neither does Multiplex Boys.
Yeah, Arkham Knights can't because it's literally copyright.
That is true. We literally
That's why we
did.
need to switch the name so we can get a T-shirt made.
So post in the comments on the YouTube video what Robert and Brother Tim should be called.
Yeah, what should we change our name to? Because I mean,
Suggestions for Robert and Brother
I
Tim.
love our name, but it is a little bit copyright.
Especially because your music is also the Avengers theme. It makes
No, we changed it. It's the Punisher theme, or not Punisher theme. It's the Punisher song. It's the song from Punisher 04.
so it's still a Marvel property.
Yes, it's still a Marvel property. That's true.
What, the theme from
No,
Punisher
no,
with Tom Jane?
It's the song that the assassin sings in the diner. To
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Frank
not-
Castle.
No, stop. We are not letting Tim off the hook. I need your justification reasons right now, sir.
Deal with it. That's what's going to happen. Shut up. We're moving on.
How does that make sense?
I'm your boss.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Caleb.
Did you see what I posted in the chat, Kane?
Multiplex Boys.
Multiplex Boys. Multiplex Boys 2. Multiplex Boys for life.
Wow. Paul said we should change our name to Maggie's Boys because Maggie is
No,
Multiplex
no,
Boys versus Maggie's Boys. Let's do it.
no. Let's scrap every match, every video for Chicago. We're going to film Multiplex Boys starring Caleb Coho and Cade McMillan.
Whoa. Okay, if you have me and Caleb starring, who's behind the camera?
Who's running
Cody
the camera?
Newberry
I will.
and Robert
No.
Parker.
Who's directing? Who's
I will
running
not.
the camera? If you've got the two aspiring filmmakers are in front of the camera.
I've made 2 short films.
Oh, right. Robert can direct.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Robert will direct. Cody's going to be the bad guy. He's going to be the central villain because he just has that face.
I'm not playing the Komodo Dragons. I am biased. I'm playing it right now. I'm not recording and I'm not playing.
Cody and Brother Tim are playing the Multiplex Boys.
No. Maybe at Chicago, but for their
Also,
qualifier, they're
Paul
playing
says-
Komodo
Paul
Dragons.
says that Maggie's Boys should be your guys' names.
I think
Yeah.
Maggie's Boys is perfect for you guys.
But then it kind of feels weird that there's Multiplex Boys and Maggie's Boys. It's weird.
It is weird. We'll figure it out. I like Arkham Knights.
We gotta fight each other for the right to have boys in our team name.
Honestly, I like Arkham Knights. I think it's a really good name. We're gonna keep it for now.
It's the third worst Arkham game.
Third worst.
Third worst, I agree.
That
The
means
worst
it's
Arkham.
second best.
It's the worst Arkham game.
Arkham Knight is not the worst Arkham game.
Yes,
Arkham
it
Knights is better than Arkham
It's
Origins.
literally a tank game. You have to literally play tank half the time.
It's cool. It's fun.
Stop.
Origins is bad and Asylum is worse.
Oh, I wouldn't. consider
Asylum is
Origins
better
even
than
like a-
Knights.
No, at least
Asylum
with
is
it's not
better
Knights.
than Knights.
It's Knights singular. First off, second off, at least with Knight you have open world and you can do stuff after you beat the main story.
Yeah, but that's
You
not
can't
where
do
they
either of those things with Asylum. Asylum is completely linear, and Asylum has nothing to do after the main story is beat.
I like City the most, but that's just me.
I like City is the best game. City is the best of the 4.
Arkham Knight was unoriginal with their tank setup. That was just dumb. You have to literally play tank half the time when you're playing Batman. I get you want to drive the vehicle.
No, I agree. Arkham Knight does get repetitive with all of the. It does get repetitive with the militia stuff. That's very, very true. But it still has open world and it still has really good side missions that don't involve the militia, which Asylum doesn't. Like, I like Asylum's main story, but after you beat it, there is nothing, and it is so
right,
linear.
but it was the first at it. You just
I know. Oh, don't like it was a groundbreaking game for sure, and I still like it a lot. Like, just because I think it's the worst doesn't mean it's bad. Like, it's still a really good game. I just think that City and Knight and even Origins is better. Origins actually has I really, really enjoy the 8 assassin plot. And like the whole Joker being behind it. Spoiler alert.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really like the story of Origins. The gameplay isn't as good as any of the other 3. But the story and the side missions are really, really solid.
Shit. Guys, I didn't look at everyone in the group that I'm drafting with. Ryan Payne from the Full Metal Five's in my group, so he's aware of fan leagues, and this makes me nervous. Because he also just messaged in the chat, can we draft 2019 rookies? I feel like I'm going to have to pull out the stops if I want Paul, Smets, or Chance. This makes things difficult.
You'll be fine. Just
Stop
breathe.
complaining, live life, and yeah.
All right, you know what? Fine. You're right. Paul, I'm drafting you number 1, so that makes me a good person, right?
Sure. I gotta say something. I didn't know that it was possible for you to kiss somebody's ass more than you do Chance. And I think you have now with Paul.
Wow.
I'm just giving you shit. I'm just
Okay. Here's Caleb's thought process.
I'm
He
just
really wants to play for the Schmodown. So he's like, if I kiss up to Chance, there's an opportunity. If I kiss up to Paul, there's another opportunity. And he
Robert,
started
I already kiss up to you, and you're not even there, so shut up.
What, Kane?
No, you.
That not of the discussion.
I think he'll let you arrive, Robert.
Oh my God. That's enough. That's enough.
And that is a good place to call it.
Yeah,
This is where we pull the plugs. Cody, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Take 3 Productions, where I help with 3 different shows. You can also find me in Movie Warzone, apparently not being good enough to actually get a match, but have to play a qualifier against a guy that doesn't show up for a fandom match. And you can find me with Brooklyn doing Nerdgasm, where we're finishing up. We'll be launching round 1, and then round 2 will follow, and we'll have a champion hopefully by the beginning of April or end of March.
All right, Robert Parker without the vowels. Where can we find you?
You can find me personally on Twitter and Letterboxd at RBRTPRKR98. That's my first and last name, no vowels plus year. You can find me on Take 3 Productions doing admin and hosting duties, at Full Metal Trivia, specifically Full Metal Geek, doing admin, hosting, and question writing duties. And of course, you can find me on the 2 podcasts I do very infrequently actually now, but we're going to get back on track. One with Zach Ford called Fireside Chit Chat, and the other with Chance Ellison called Podcast Without a Cool Acronym, or PWCA. And of course, being a trivia champion at Full Metal Trivia and here at Multiplex Entertainment.
All right. We'll go to Caleb.
You can find me right here on Multiplex Entertainment, where I host Fandom Fight on Fridays.
All right, we'll go to Tim.
Let him finish.
No,
Do
it's
not
fine.
let him. Do not let him arrive.
I wasn't
Absolutely not.
I
Do
wasn't
not
gonna
let
do.
him finish.
I wasn't gonna do the full plugs. I was just gonna do the fandom fights and say that the season starts on February 1st. But yes, also Nico's matches are the technical preview matches for the season. They count towards records and everything. So Friday is technically your first matches of the season. But cool.
Yeah, and they'll be uploaded on time. For once.
For once.
That's a strange promise.
One's already uploaded.
Oh, all right. Tim Smith, you can find me here as always on Multiplex, hosting, writing, trying to keep everything in a structured form except for this chaotic show, and scheduling Cody in so many play-in matches he has to play.
I won't.
All right, and then you can find me at Caleb Coho. It's KALEBKOHO. And you can also see my movie Chick Part 2. It's free, but you know what's not for free? My album Shoot for Two.
And that's for all of us here. Robert, Cody, Caleb, and Cade. Good night. We'll see you next Monday for more chaos.